What's up to Lion Talk Live? So we love you too, buddy.
What's going on, guys? It is Aiden Hutchinson.
What's up, man? It's your boy Amon-Ra St. Brown.
What's up, everybody? It's Calvin Johnson Jr. here, a.k.a. Megatron, a.k.a. First Ballot.
What's going on, Coach Dan at Lions Talk Live and the Duke Crew. This is Ball Hawk Ifeatu Melifonwu of the Detroit Lions. Everybody make sure you help support the YouTube channel Lions Talk Live by clicking that like and subscribe button. Let's get it and go Detroit.
Greetings and salutations to everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Dan Skipper, offensive weapon for the Detroit Lions. Make sure you all help support Lions Talk Live and Coach Dan by clicking on that like and subscribe button. Everybody, woo!
I love nothing more than watching Lions Talk Live every morning. Woo!
All right, well, greetings and salutations to everybody out there in YouTube land. I'm your host once again, Dan Thornton, and I want to thank you all for joining me here today. Lions Talk Live, you know, it's a watch show game party type deal, and we are going to get ready and start breaking on down today's big matchup. Hey, we've been talking about it all week long. Green Bay Packers going to host the Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions, after not winning a game in Lambeau Field in 30 years, they've now won 2 in a row. Obviously looking to make that 3 in a row today. Let's see if they can do that. Weather conditions. We know it's going to be a factor, so let's just dive in right there with it. It is currently, 58 degrees, so a little bit higher temperature than was originally anticipated. This is just as of a couple minutes ago from AccuWeather. Let's see. Precipitation still as expected, 67%, 11 mile per hour winds. Not as gusty. There were some reports that, and it still could during the game, get up to about 18 to 25 mile per hour winds, which would obviously affect the passing game. Conditions are going to change as the night goes on because obviously the sun goes down. Winds are going to pick up, things like that, etc. But hey, either way, the Detroit Lions are going to come into this game with something to prove here. Well, they want to make sure they stay on top of the NFC North. They want to make sure they stay on top of the NFC. So while we're getting ready for the game to get underway, we've got basically a half hour to go. Let's start talking about some stuff that about an hour ago went onto the mic and gave you guys some breaking news that, yes, it sounds like a deal between the Detroit Lions and the Cleveland Browns has apparently been finalized, just not formalized. So it isn't fully executed. It sounds like the agreement is in place. Maybe that's a better way to word it. Between Zadarius Smith and the Detroit Lions. And now Jeff Risdon, you guys probably all know him, covers the Detroit Lions for a living and has for a while. He has chimed in on it. And this is just about, 2 minutes ago. Jeff Risdon chimed in regards to the growing commentary regarding these two teams making at least a trade for Smith, possibly more. This is per Jeff Risdon, quote, on the Lions-Zadarius Smith trade rumors, it is not a done deal as of yet. And the Lions are still not the only team efforting to get Smith. But it is safe to say the Lions are the clubhouse leader and Smith's choice of destination. And that doesn't seem to matter to the Cleveland Browns. So I guess what I read into that is it would appear Jeff Risdon has some thoughts on it and some people talking to him that, and we've been reporting this for weeks, that yes, multiple teams are trying to get Zadarius Smith. Yes, the Detroit Lions are one of them. Yes, the Detroit Lions have made some offers and overtures for both Myles Garrett and Smith to come here. And yes, the Cleveland Browns haven't agreed to those because they want, as reported with Lions Talk Live, they want a more than what the Lions are willing to give up. We know Hendon Hooker is a part of what the Browns want. We also know the Browns want next spring's first-round pick and second-round pick, along with the Lions' 2026 second-round pick and fifth-round pick. That deal doesn't seem to be something the Lions want to take on, so it sounds like potentially they're going to dummy the deal down, go after just Zadarius Smith. And yes, all eyes are going to be watching tonight and tomorrow to see if something happens. To be fair, you can be watching Tuesday too, because if something doesn't happen before then. But Jeff Risdon has chimed in regarding that. All right, getting back to today's game, let's go over to today's actives and inactives. So Detroit Lions here, I'm going to put this up so I can read it here. Probably not a lot of surprise here. Sion Vaki is out, the running back. Malcolm Rodriguez anticipated he'll be out this week. He is out this week, and now potentially back next week. This was a little bit of a change from weeks past. Giovanni Manu, inactive. Christian Mahogany, inactive. Kobe Scoresdale, inactive. Josh Pascal, unfortunately, still trying to deal with the recovery process from whatever happened last week. The specifics haven't been leaked out. Nobody seems to know. He went in for his cancer checkup, his annual cancer checkup For those who don't know, he is a cancer survivor, battled it in college, overcame it, gets annual checkups now. Something popped up last week. He had to go through some treatment for it. Kept him out of last week's game. It's going to keep him out of this week's game. And then the last is Mekhi Wingo, who unfortunately, I think it was Thursday, rolled his ankle pretty dang good. So, yes, he will be out this week. For the Packers, hey, wide receiver Malik Heath is out. Jair Alexander, their star all-world cornerback, he's out for this game, along with Evan Williams, their safety, defensive lineman Brenton Cox Jr., center Josh Myers, and one of their tackles also Travis Glover. They're all going to be inactive for today's game. So some good news for the Detroit Lions there. Some bad news for them too. So probably not a bunch of surprises across the board for either team. All right, guys, I'm going to go up to the scoreboard, get you all caught up to date and the early scores, see where we're at. I'll even bring it onto the screen so you guys can read it with me. For those who can, if you can't, then you know what, I'll just narrate them for you. All right, let's start it off by let me try to expand this on the screen, make it as easy to read for anybody who wants to as possible. All right, Cowboys, and it's actually the one on my screen to my right. Let's see, Cowboys are down 27-13 to the Falcons. Titans surviving the Patriots who are visiting. They're up 17-10. Hey, what a win that would be for them after getting destroyed by the Lions a week ago. To come back and get a win this week, hey, good for them. There is 40 seconds left in that game. All right, about a little more than halfway past in this one, Bengals are up 38-17 against the Raiders. And yes, Lions fans probably aren't happy with that. Probably realistically means there's zero chance Trey Hendrickson gets traded from the Bengals. But the positive side is, for anybody who wants to speculate that Max Crosby still could be an option for the Detroit Lions, you know what? Hey, he's not going to be going anywhere near the postseason this year. Ravens, after losing to the Browns last week, are coming on back in dismantling the Denver Broncos. They're up 41-10 with 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Now on over to those aforementioned Cleveland Browns, who are rumored to be trading with the Detroit Lions. We got them putting up just 3 points as U of M to the west, that is the Chargers, are dominating them 27-3. And then, yes, fourth quarter, 2 minutes and 33 seconds left. The Saints, surprisingly, in a tight one with the Panthers, 22-10. Also, Dolphins and Bills are tied at 27, just 43 ticks left on the clock there. Final today, also, the Commanders survived the Giants. Hey, Lions fans wanted the Giants to lose for selfish reasons. Oguye, we all want to try to potentially gain him as well as Smith. And yes, the Commanders survive this one 27-22. All right, as far as the second wave of the afternoon games, we have the Jags and Eagles starting at 4:05. Let's see. And then, so man, I got something wrong on my screen. Okay, yeah, I got it figured out now. Sorry, had a glitch there for a second. Also in the afternoon games, we got the Bears and Cardinals at 4:05, Rams, Seahawks at 4:25, along with the Lions and Packers at 4:25. All right, Duke Crew, what say you guys about all the trade potential talk and everything else? What's going on? What are you guys thinking about this game? Actives, inactives? Let's see what you guys have to say. Let me scroll to the top of the screen. Un momento, por favor. Hey, man, I'm first. Hey, nothing wrong with that. That means everybody else will be number 2 or less. All right, JDC, tick, 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 100%, man. We are down to 26 minutes to kickoff. All right, Tori, I hope we win this one so badly. I'm with you on that one. France Ferdinand, if Smith is getting traded to us tomorrow, why is he still playing? If he gets hurt, that would kill the deal. I would agree with that. So I know he played the first half. I do not know if he played at all in the second half. I know he had like a half sec the first half. So if anybody's actually watched that game or checked in on it, and if Smith played in the second half, let me know in the comments section, because to be honest, I haven't been watching. I've been getting ready for this. Suzanne, what do you got? The question, has anyone used a phone with Apple Intelligence? ? I've been thinking about getting one. Unfortunately, I can't help you there. I don't know anything about them, so maybe somebody in the comment section can help you out. Clark, Dallas just isn't good at all. No, they are. They've come back to cut it to 6. Let's see, it's fourth quarter, 1 minute and 28 seconds. Looks like Dallas is lining up for the onside kick. I'll let you guys focus on that while I do the commentary, but what the heck? Let's do a little pregame narration here. Referee's doing something with somebody's shoe before I guess he'll let it kick it. But Dallas gets this, man. That'd be they give him a chance. And yes, if those don't know, Dak Prescott went out, I want to say early in the fourth quarter for Dallas. Something to do with his throwing arm, like he did something to his throwing hand or whatever, and not touched. He didn't get hit. Just remember watching the replay, you could just see him start wincing all over the place. So, all right, we'll go on from that. And, hey, it doesn't directly impact the Lions, so it's not a huge thing. But, yeah, I'm not sure what they're doing there. They're going to lay the ball flat and kick it? Well, I'm not a kicker, so I can't really walk you through it. So, guess whatever works for you. Doug, all right, laughing out loud. Love St. Brown's shirt walking into today's game. Green Bay sucks. Yeah, I did see that. And, yeah, definitely, hey, he's not holding anything back. He's going after it. Jess, Jair Alexander is out for them today. Same with Miles and Glover on the O-line. Yeah, I saw that they do have some inactives. Hey, and we all get it. Jordan Love is going to be, a little limited would be a good way to put it. He's not really going to be able to step into a lot of his throws. He's not going to be able to scramble. So what does Aaron Glenn do? I think if I'm him, I'm sending the house after him every play. And I know I've talked to you guys about it if you watch the morning show. I would be blitzing left and right to Jordan Love's right hand. So this side here, this is where I'm blitzing. I'm making him, if he's going to escape it, he's either got to step into the pocket, which I believe DJ Reader and Lee McNeil are going to be able to collapse the pocket on him, or he's going to have to try to roll across his body, go to the left, and now he has to throw across his body, which is going to put more strain on. That's right, the groin. Brother Ken, greetings and salutations from the Mile High City. Coach Dan and fam, back at you, Brother Ken. As always, a pleasure to see you in the chat, my friend. Moonscar, is Smith playing? Is Zadarius Smith? I believe he is, but I don't know if he played in the second half. Scott, what's up, Dan? Let's go Lions. 100% Scott. Good to see you in the chat, my friend. Trumps, Green Bay sucks more than, oh boy, here we go. All right, out of there. All right, Moonscar, I see he has stats. Yeah, I know he played in the first half. I just don't know about the second. Michael D, let's go Lions. I'm down with that. Stephanie, he did the first half, Moonscar, not sure of the second half. Hey, that sounds about right. Brother Ken, Coach Dan, what are the odds we can get both Smith and Garrett? Boy, I'd say, man, I mean, Cleveland, I get it. Nobody wants to move off somebody like Myles Garrett. Or nobody wants to give him a Max Crosby. They're just too rare. And I understand it. But at the same time, you ain't going anywhere with them. You're not going anywhere next year with them. You've got to get some parts in there. And I just think by the time Myles Garrett is seeing the Cleveland Browns raise their level of play, I just think he's probably towards the end of his career. I would say a 25% chance. It's 25% chance. Just I would trade him if it was me because I'd want that first. I want that second. I'd probably try to get other draft picks too, but I'd want all the chances I can to help improve this team quickly. Hatman, let's see. Susan Scott, apples aren't very smart. They just hang around and then fall out. All right, we're good enough. Trey, I hope it's near 100%, Brother Ken. Yeah, well, hey, times my pick by 3 and see what happens. Brent, Battle for the North continues now. Exclamation point. Been watching Smith. He's getting pressures. Yeah, I hope we do go for him. And it sounds like, if you believe Jeff Risdon, if you believe everybody else, it sounds like the Lions are on the verge of trying to, or that they will get him, I should say. All right, Hatman, Dallas still has the Lions hangover. Hey, the Lions pounded them pretty hard. And yeah, I'll imagine what it would be like to be a Dallas Cowboy. You came into the season expecting playoffs, expecting a chance to push for the Super Bowl. I don't think you're going to get anything. Brother Trey, absolutely, my brother. We'll have to, the dynamic duo then, man, you get that. Yeah. And then have Smith as a rotational piece. Woo! Or if you want to go on passing down to I guess you could say the NASCAR package, having all of them out there, that would be cool. Papa, we just win this contest. Victory today is very needed. Exclamation point. I'm down with that. Hetman, waiting for Dan to start the show so I can crack my first beer for the game. Can I get a woo? You want one? Hey, we'll get this party started right, it sounds like. All right, and there you go. Yes, and they're showing the Packers walking on out. America's Game of the Week, so I'm going to start turning the volume up. For those who maybe haven't been here before, there are some ways I can play the sound for you guys so you can hear the commentators. I just try to avoid it because I know if I play a Fox jingle or the commercial gets in there, that, basically I get in all sorts of trouble with YouTube. And maybe something I'll work on over time or whatever to try to, add that to it. I also like doing the play-by-play. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Let's see, Brother Ken, Hatman, what's your favorite brewski? We'll find out. Hatman, you getting pounded with rain yet? We'll find out. Quentin, run the ball all game long, Coach. D, hit me with a woo. Woo! Sorry, I'll hit you with a And there you go. Brett, half brow here. Okay. Brother Ken. Brian, mine is a Stella Eros. Yeah, goes down real smooth. All right. And never had one, but I used to have a bunch of family members that drank a bunch of them. Let's see. Voltron Force Green. Salutations, Duke Crew. We won the last 2 in Green Bay. Let's make it the last 3. I like the way you're thinking. Keep that streak going. Pat, first time watching one of these? Well, welcome to the show, my friend. Hopefully you enjoy it. Dave, I'll be so thankful when those voting ads are done. Yeah, I think the consensus is most people are ready for that to be done and all the trade talk. Just want to know, hey, who's going to be traded to Detroit, who's not, etc. JDC, Hatman, a.k.a. Batman, light and steady rain. There you go. So you're not alone, David. All right. Brother Ken, welcome, Pat. If you like what you see, please subscribe and hit the thumbs up button. Join the Lions Talk Live family. Thanks for that, Brother Ken. Thank you very much for that. Let's see, Hatman, Brother Ken, it's not your dad's root beer. It used to be, Michelin. There you go. JDC, Pat, welcome. Keep your hands and feet in while the chat is moving. Yes, indeed. And it does get it moving and shaking. Thaddeus, getting that food ready. Got to have some food for the game, man. 100%. No, I totally get that. Hatman, welcome, Pat. Best YouTube content for the Lions. Hey, thanks for that, man. Thank you very much for that. All right, JDC, watch out for Broski. He used to bite at least while the Bears were winning. Yeah, can you imagine Broski if they lost again today? Woo! Hatman, venison steak, mashed potatoes, and my beer. Edibles for the game. Life is great. Oh, yeah. Well, hey, it sounds like you have a real good one. JDC, thumbs up. Hatman, JDC, I think Stephanie pulled his teeth. Maybe. We'll see if we can get some inside information. All right, looks like Fox has moved over to the overtime between the Patriots and the Titans, tied at 17. Titans have the ball, drop back to pass. He's going to throw it deep over the middle, and he's going to get a completion for about a 15-yard gain. All right, JDC, tick, tick, tick. There you go. JDC, laughing out loud. Thaddeus, game needs to be here now. I'm ready for this beat down. Let's beat him on down. T-Bone, whatever happened to Broski? He went into hibernation for the winter, I'm guessing, after last week's failed Mary defense. I don't really know how to word that. Brother again, I'm working on Johnsonville Brats. Oh, there you go. Sauerkraut, potato salad, baked beans right now for the game. Sounds like a good time, my friend. JDC, T-Born, Broski's history, chat, band, chat, band. There you go. That's about it right for the history. Stephanie, is he still banned at JDC? I'd love a chance to get in the ring with him. Well, I think you've offered that, but I don't know if he ever took you up on that. Phil, I'll go with that. Phil, the most interactive and ADHD host on the air today. Hey, thank you for that. I take great pride in my ADHD. JDC, don't know Steph, question mark. Money's on you. Probably a good bet there. Who cares? This is our show. I concur with that. Hatman, Brother Ken, you should hang out and have a huge feast, my friend. 2 great meals. It is, and it is indeed. JDC Motor City Duke Crew. Yes, it is. Phil, what would the menu be? Oh, man, it'd probably be a wide range of things. Brother Ken, agreed. Hatman, great minds think alike. Thumbing up. Phil, wings are thawed. I just received my first V and T with lime. All right. Let's see. JDC Puff, coffee, and Lions Talk Live. That sounds like always a great combination. Phil, wife just rolled one from this year's crop. Okay. Brother Ken, wings, question mark. Did you say wings, question mark? I'll give you a woo woo. You want a woo woo? I'll give you guys both a woo woo. All right, and there you go. Let's see, JDC. Mike is on the X, the bad button, aka mute button, not all right, just making sure I wasn't muted. No dark shirt that makes you look like Max Headroom. It's woo time. There you go. Stephanie, let's go. There you go. Phil, yeah, Tyson wings gonna be yum and a sweet potato casserole. That sounds good, man. Bo, we are ready to woo. Yes, we are. We are ready to woo it up in here. Chew, what do you got? St. Brown is wearing a Packers aren't good hoodie. I'll go with that. And yeah, I thought that was a pretty decent move by him. Phil, Ball Hawk, if he playing today? No, he is. I don't think he's on the 53-man roster as of yet. I think he's still on the IR. Man, glad to see you have game off, Stephanie. Let's go, Lions. Woo! 100%. Phil, skipper to play both ways, eh? Maybe to a degree. Big D, go Lions. What up, though, crew? What up to you, too? Let's see, Big D. Brother Ken, it's 60 and sunny here in Denver, and I'm cooking like Caitlin Clark. There you go. Both Cowboys still hungover from the Honolulu Blue flu, and after a bye, yes, they are. Big D, Packers aren't good. Phil, Dan the Hairman. Hey, I take great pride in my hair, no doubt about it. Phil, they say the trade is done with Cleveland, ? Smith is our guy. That's what you're seeing. But again, I want to reiterate what Jeff Risdon was saying, that he's being told it's not done, but it's basically done. So I guess that's how you can paraphrase it. Bo, wind, not that bad. Yeah, not that bad. The 11-mile-per-hour wind's not too bad. Bo, love stinks. Yes, it does. Casey, I enjoy Lions wins, but not as much as Lions wins over the Green Bay Packers Lambeau. I'll go with that. Eric, what do you got? Hello, Duke Crew, back at you. JDC, buddy, loving the cheddars. Yes, it is. Bo, sometimes love doesn't feel like it should. Come on, make it hurt so good. Oh, there you go. Make it hurt so good. Phil, what's the deal though? The details are not out, so I don't know. Well, again, it's 60 and sunny here in Denver, and I'm cooking these brats like Caitlin Clark cooked Angel Reese. Ooh, there you go. Shots fired. And Brett, been waiting for that, Stephanie. 100%. Yes, we'll do a pay-per-view if that one ever happens. Phil, Cleveland going to get Detroit PO'd. There you go. Let's see, Dennis. So we're getting Smith. It sounds like it. Just the word is we'll know tonight or tomorrow. So wait and see. It's done when it's done. It's never done beforehand. All right, Hetman, I've been shredding cheese all day. There you go. Hey, way to get ready for the game. Bo, Jay Giles on John Mellencamp. There, maybe. Thomas, Lions get anything done. Don't dabble around. There you go. Thomas, Bo, burnt cheese smells like victory. Hey, who doesn't love a grilled cheese? JDC, Stephanie Wilder, did you put your motorcycle to sleep for the winter yet? We'll find out. Silver Smith happening right now. I hear from Joseph Dion. Okay. King, what do you got? John Cougar. Yes. Silver Surfer. Hello, Coach. Hello, Surfer. How you doing? Thomas, you got to get anything done possibly, please. Let's get something done. I'm with you, man. Get something done. Thomas, go Lions, beat the Packers. We'll do that. 313. We got Smith. I'm hoping so, man. I really am hoping so. Let's see, Bo, open house on a Darius Smith tagline. There you go. Everybody wants Smith here, man. Let's see, going back here, Lionel, I think they should try for a Warrior as well, the Giants guy. Yeah, I probably killed his name. Sorry, guys. Let's see, Ronnie, Titans win, ? Blue flu is over. It's in overtime, and it's on my right, so it's on the screen still. So, all right, let's see, 313, let's get Max down. Wouldn't that be something? Brother Ken, we got Smith, ? Oh, look out. Yeah, maybe they can fly him over to Green Bay, maybe get here for halftime. Let's see, Thomas, yes, God, he's got a lot of guys out. I hope the hell we can still put this game out. Yeah, 100%. 313, yes, it's confirmed. Thanks for that, man. Thank you for confirming that. Thomas, we have a lot of guys out. I hope we can still win this game. Me too, man. Me too. Bo, Titans playing the Patriots. If they can't win that game, well, it's probably they're in trouble. JDC, Lions brain trust is hard at work while we are just killing time. We are. Bo, JDC, our place in the peanut gallery. There you go. Patriots Titan not over with yet. Correct, Thomas. 313, no, they pulled him. Oh, that is good. That is real good news. Let's see, Bo, WWZ. There you go. World War Z. Thomas, Myles Garrett had a great game today. He's not going anywhere either. Let's hope maybe something will change. JDC, Bo Booth. Yep, you got that right. Hardy, do you think the Lions will get someone else besides Smith? I think they will try, but that's just my guess. I don't have any kind of information on it. I do think they'll try. Let's see, 313, trade Hooker for Max. Well, see what happens. Bo, will all the usual suspects still be crying when Z-Man gets here? Probably. Yeah, that probably won't change. Flathead, epic fishing trip. Little girl with a little sturgeon. First one I've seen in my life. I am 58. Caught a lot of fish, but okay. Touchdown, Patriots. Yeah, there you go. Yes, it is 17-17, 4 minutes, 20 seconds left. 2nd and 7. Looks like Rudolph and the Tennessee Titans offense is moving. Jake Gard, Patriots scored. They did. Thomas, not yet. Sorry. Chu, Patriots touchdown. Bruce, game is over. Okay. Okay. Maybe I'm running way behind, I guess. I don't know. I'm watching the screen. Thomas, will they stink? They aren't good. Let's see. Thomas, and I live near Nashville. All right. Bo, does a tie qualify? Maybe it does. Ronnie, wow. Patriots just tied the game. Is expiring. Blue flu. Chances still in play. It is. Flathead. No big catfish. Had a lot of action. Let's go Lions predictions there to Smith for a 4th in Houston. Woo! We'll see. All right, guys, I'm going to take a quick break, go get some stuff ready for the show. We'll be gone in about 10 minutes, so give me just a couple minutes to go get some stuff all set, and then I'll be right back. If you guys have any questions, whatever, handle it in the chat. Give me about 3-4 minutes or so. Be right back. No, I can't eat it while I'm on the mic. Let's get ready to rumble. All right, let's see what I missed here. Phil, old man, take a look at my life. There you go. Bo, peel off those Bobby Brooks, and let me do what I please. Oh yeah, I'm down with that. JDC Hookadoo. At one point in time, it wasn't quote classic, just hard. All right. I'm a look at like you. All right. And it looks like, hey, man, still in overtime. Man, Tennessee 20-17. All right. Let's see anything else we need to jump on for the pregame show. Let's see. That game is a yeah. There you go. There. All right, Phil, I'm with you and me. All right, fair enough. Everybody, good day today. It has been a good day so far. Jeopardy tune. I'm down with that. Greetings, says Robert. All right, Packers are going to be in little pink houses. Well, let's see. Let's see indeed. All right, we've got about 5 minutes till kickoff. I hope they get this other thing off the air. Maybe even have a little bit of a pre-game chatter, but as of yet, not so much. All right. One of these days, I do need to figure out how to. Maybe I'll try to incorporate some of the Fox or whoever is broadcasting it, the announcers and stuff. Just have some fun with it. And there is the interception that will ice the game for the Tennessee Titans. They're going to win in overtime. The deep shot down the field. Hooker picked it off, and Drake May is looking down, not looking so happy. All right, a couple other things for you guys. Chance to win the NFC North. Lions currently have a 77% chance. Packers 40%. Let's see. If the Lions win today, I should say, the Lions would have a 77% chance to win the NFC North. Packers would have a 40% chance if they win the North. Now, if the Lions lose today, their chance drops to 43%. The Packers drops to a 10% chance. So there you go. That's how big today's game is. Quite the difference for both teams. Dan, what do you got? Leo's baby. I'll go with that. Phil, game time. 100% game. Great game. And it was. Hookadoo, JDC, that's like Super Tramp, laughing out loud. Bo, I'm a lot like you. Indeed. All right. So we are just minutes away from the kickoff. It looks like this game is now, yes, indeed, officially over. Let's see what happens. See if Fox Studios sends it on over back to the office before they bring on the crew for our game. By the way, I'm all out of Mountain Dew, so I just got to drink a Sprite that we had outside, basically. So making do where I can. Let's see. Matty B, no more flu. I'm down with that. Hey, congrats for no more flu. Both Titans look like a tenacious shot before the game. Yeah, I'll go with that. So, all right. Anything more Lions news related wise? By the way, you guys did get an update just a bit ago that Smith did not play in the second half. He was pulled from the game. So that's probably pretty good reason to start really speculating that the deal is formalized. We're assuming for the Detroit Lions, but again, nothing's confirmed till it's confirmed. What I would say, just based on my experience, the fact that he didn't play the second half of the Cleveland game, he's getting traded somewhere. Now, is it Detroit? We're going to find out. Troy Free Press, though, 27 minutes ago, latest on Lions trade talks with trade talks. Detroit called on Max Crosby, Zadarius Smith, deal coming. All right, let's see what Dave Burkett has here. And again, this is just 27 minutes ago. Let's see. Detroit Lions have been searching for pass rush help the last few weeks, and the slow-moving trade market at the position might finally be picking up some steam with the 2024 NFL trade deadline less than 24 hours away. That's Tuesday at 4 p.m. Lions have been calling around the league looking for help for their injury-riddled defensive line since losing Aiden Hutchinson to a broken leg in the Week 6 win over the Dallas Cowboys on October 13th. There is generally consensus to be a number of good pass rushers around the NFL in trade communication and talks with Detroit Lions. Their edge unit already has lost 4 players at the top of the depth chart. All right. Hutchinson is out 4 to 6 months with a broken leg. All right. That's Kaminsky, who was injured during training camp, could return in December. I've been saying he would return in December. All right, let's see anything else here. Let's see. The Lions, one of the Super Bowl favorites in the NFC, have cast a wide net in searching for pass rush help, including calling the Las Vegas Raiders for about star defensive end Max Crosby, who is not available per person familiar with the calls told the Free Press. Heading into Week 9, at the midway point of the NFL's season, teams were reluctant to make moves at one of the NFL's premium positions, choosing instead to wait and see how this weekend's games impacted the playoff chase. So, as you guys know, I've been reporting for a while that it was my friends over the Plain Dealer and the Baltimore Sun said that basically the Browns were going to make a move if they felt they're out of the playoffs. Well, halftime today, you're probably looking up that scoreboard and saying, yeah, we're not making the playoffs. It's over. So you know what? That's probably why you didn't play the second half. And yes, why you get multiple reports saying that the Detroit Lions are about ready to acquire Zadarius Smith. All right, enough about the jibber jabber, enough about trade talks and all the other talks. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. We're about ready to kick the ball off, it looks like here. So I can't, I guess I can, but I just got to be real careful about you guys hearing the game. So I'll do the play-by-play throughout most of the game, if not all of the game. And, hey, let's see what goes. In the fourth quarter, if it's a tight game, I do have to work on the thumbnail for the post-game show. Those who have been around probably already know this stuff. So if not, hey, I'll try to keep its impact on the game to a minimum. All right, here we go. It is rainy, it is wet, and it is as foretold. All right, looks like the Lions are going to kick off. Packers are going to receive. You got a packed house out there. Weather, 49 degrees, they're saying. Feels like 44 degrees. They're saying that it is a southeast wind of 15 miles per hour. So that the conditions will definitely change as this game goes on throughout the day. Too bad they didn't play it yesterday. Weather was better, and, the time of day would have been better. All right, nice green dye. There we go. Jake Bates lining up. He's ready. And there's the kickoff. This game is underway. It's up there. It's out there. It's going to be caught at about the 12-yard line. He's going to bring it out. He's at the 30. He's at 35. He's going to be just shy of the 40-yard line. I'm going to say right around the 38-yard line. And a lot of guys hopping all over sorts of equipment on the field, avoiding stuff on the sideline. So, all right. Jordan Love's going to come out there a little walking wounded. Let's see what they do. Jordan Love, 15 passing touchdowns this year. 9 interceptions, most in the NFL, and that's saying something since he missed a few games too. That's hard to lead it. All right, we got a referee going to make a call here. I didn't even think there was a penalty on the play, but let's see what he says. All right, Green Bay's going to back it up. They got called for unnecessary roughness after the play was over, and hey, that's going to back him up to, if I'm doing the math right in my head, just about the 23-yard line. And I'm not sure what happened. Well, didn't see it on that one. So, anyways, doesn't matter. They're going to get the 25-yard line. So, pistol formation, split receivers, one high, one low, tight end in motion into the tight spot. So, he's going to come in to make it a power formation, one running back behind Jordan Love. He's going to hand it off, and it is going to be a run up the middle. He's going to get about 9 yards. 9 yards on the carry. So that will set up about a 2nd and 1 on that play. Jacobs, the former Raider, is going to come on in, and he is going to put the Packers in a pretty good spot on 2nd down. Slick on the field. I would agree with that. I'll agree with that. All right. Let's see what they do here. Got a couple guys out on their offensive line. Didn't notice it on that one. 3 to the high side of your screen. That would be Jordan Love's left. Pistol formation again. Motion brings him out. They're going to hand it up the middle again. And this time he's going to break a tackle. He's going to spin. He's going to get outside Kirby Joseph. And he's going to go for about a 9-yard gain again. Back-to-back big runs from Jacobs to start this game as Lions lost outside containment, giving him a lane. 2 handoffs in a row, and the 2 handoffs that Muhammad had a chance there, but didn't bring him down. And Joseph couldn't quite track him down. Eventually got him out of bounds. It is going to be a 1st and 10. So the run game of Green Bay sent them up. They are just shy of the 50-yard line. They're about the 47 of their own. Pistol again. 2 high, 1 low. Here it's going to be Jordan Love's first pass attempt. It's going to be out there, and it's going to be another gain, about 6 yards. And yes, you can see guys slipping all over the place out there once they get tackled. So far, the Lions defense is yet to be felt on the field, and we haven't even had a lineup listed. All right, Muhammad is going to start along with Levi Onwuzurike. They're going to have Reese Mabin out there with Jack Campbell and Alex Anzalone starting. So a little bit of difference there, a couple different spots. Muhammad, I thought he played pretty well last week. They're going to have to play much better, though, to force Green Bay to get off the field here. Another pistol formation, 1 running back. 3 set up to the bottom of your screen. 1 of them is the tight end. It's going to be another run. He's going to get out wide. This time, looks like the Lions are going to corral him for about no gain, maybe a half-yard loss, depending on the market. And I'm not sure what the referee is seeing, giving him a yard gain. I didn't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. I don't know about that one. But, hey, maybe I just didn't see the ball right. I try to be as neutral as I can be when doing play-by-play, and yeah, I just didn't even think he got back to the line of scrimmage. So how he got a yard, I don't know. All right, so going to set up a 3rd and 3 for Jordan Love. I'm guessing he's not going to scramble on this one. It is a shotgun formation, 3 to the high, 1 to the low, 1 running back into his right. He's reading over the play, trying to draw him off sides. Not happening. Lions in man-to-man, by the way, in case you're wondering. Motion out of number 9 for Green Bay. Don't know who it is. He's dropping back. A little pressure. Dumps it off underneath. And he is going to get maybe a half yard shy of the first down. It's going to come down to the spot. We'll see. My guess is Green Bay goes for it. You're not going to kick it, and not in this wet surface here. Let's see. It's going to be hard to disagree with the spot there. I've got him as, and it looks like the referee said a half yard. It is 4th and 1. It is a big opportunity for Green Bay. It is a bigger opportunity for Detroit to hold them to no points on this drive. Let's see what they elect to do. And they're bringing out the chains to measure. Probably not a bad move by the officials. I think he's about a half yard shy, but it doesn't matter what I think. All right, they're going to stretch it out here. It's going to be close. Yeah, I'd say about half a football short. So inches. They're going to go for it. My guess is quarterback sneak or something, some sort of straightforward run. I mean, it's going to be whoever gets low and off the ball first that gets this one. All right. So Green Bay this year is 4th down. They were one out of 3. Let's see what they do here today. Last week, excuse me. They were 1 out of 3. 4th and 1. Lions got a golden opportunity here. 11:58 to go in the first quarter. It's been all Green Bay offense as they have chewed out some yards here. The rain is falling. We all get it. The wind is blowing. And you know what? It's not the warmest day out there. Not cold, but not warm. If you live in Michigan, it shouldn't be that bad. All right. There's the whistle. Green Bay coming to the line. It is literally inches to go. It is a shotgun formation. He's got one running back, two guys inside, and they're going to do the direct snap to the tight end, and he's got it with ease, about 1.5 yards. Green Bay powered the line there and went forward, and yes, brought the tight end in motion. He went in for the snap, took it, and away he went. Went right at Reeder. 3 guys blocked Reeder, and he just fouled him in for the first down. Well, I don't think anybody predicted the Lions winning by a shutout, but so far this has been all Packers offense this game. They're at about the 42, 43-yard line. He's going to go under center, power formation, split receivers, 1 high, 1 low, 1 running back behind. Lions pointing at this penalty flags to come out. And you know what? You're going to get 2 for a false start. All right, that's going to back them up. It will be 1st and 15 with 11:04 left in the first quarter. Josh Jacobs, yeah, he flexed a little bit there. And you know what? Good for the Lions for pointing out. Otherwise, I think the refs would have let it fly. All right, commentators are talking about the mist in the rain. And yes, it will affect the ball. It will affect how guys cut, tackle, all the above. All right, shotgun formation. You got twins in the backfield, so 1 running back on both sides. You got split receivers, 1 high, 1 low, and a tight end inside. A tight end release over the middle. You got a pass over the middle, but it is dropped. Dobbs in and out of his hands, and it hits the ground. Love was 2 for 2. Now make that 2 out of 3. Let's see if it's just he drops it or does somebody make a play on it. Look at the replay. Yeah, it hits him right in the hands. It hits him right in the chest. He caught it with the chest and not the hands. And it could be why it hit the ground. Either way, though, now it is 2nd and 15 with 10:44. Green Bay with a 5+ minute drive here. He is Jordan Love now under center, 1 in the backfield, splits. So you got 1 high, 1 low wide receiver. And there's a hike. He's dropping back to pass, play action. Not much pressure. He's going to throw it a little high, a little out there, and it's going to be a completed pass and a first down to Watson. Watson on the outside, snagged it, brought it in. McNeil was the closest one to get pressure on him. They put Levi Onwuzurike on the inside. Levi spun. Lee McNeil touched him, but just not much else on that pass rush. Nothing from the outsides for the Lions. So, something we've been talking about. What are you going to do? And now you know, Detroit Lions there. Hey, they need to get something happening. Pistol formation again. Green Bay taking it. Glove's got 1 guy behind him, 2 to the high, 1 to the low as far as receivers. It's going to be another run up the middle. This time he's going to hit a wall of Detroit Lions, and he's going to go down for maybe back to the line of scrimmage at best. Could be a small loss there for him. 6-1 start for the Lions, 6-2 for the Packers. Packers on the bye next week. It'd be the Jordan Love is 3 out of 4 for 27 yards. Lions defense, they're bending. They have not given up anything as of yet, though. 9:40 and ticking in the first quarter. A now getting close to 6-minute drive for the Packers to open up this game. Shotgun formation to the high, to the low for Jordan Love. Lions show man across the board. Robertson chasing. And it is going to be a run up the middle. He's got a hole. He's going to go and get a first down. Isaiah Thomas in there, but unfortunately, Lions got beat up the middle on a trap. He pulled and ran up in the middle, and the Lions' run defense, which had come into this game looking very good, not looking so great just as of yet right now. See Chris Smith in there along with couldn't make out the other end, but yes, the long drive has got Lions using a lot of rotational pieces. And again, another first down drive for Green Bay. They are chewing up the clock and chewing up the yards. Jordan Love still 3 out of 4. The Josh Jacobs has had the Lions' share of the yards so far this game. Under center is Love. He's got 2 high, 2 low. He's going to hand it off. And again, up the middle, this time about a 1-yard gain before a gaggle of Lions bring him down. Jacobs running hard, but that time met a stiff Lions defense. Multiple Lions in there on the tackle. Let's see. Phil, defense going to get gassed. Yeah, you're seeing them rotate a lot of guys to try to help out with that. So, the best way to handle that if you're Lions, when you get the ball, you need to go on a long drive as well. 2nd and 9, 8-10 and ticking. So, yes, they're on a 7-minute drive here. Shotgun formation. 1 tight end to the left. Now motioning Jacobs to the left. 2 low to the bottom of your screen, wide receivers, and it's going to be another handoff up the middle. This time, Lee McNeil's going to take him down, but not before he gets about a 4-yard gain. So again, Green Bay's offense has been pushing and chewing up the middle of that Detroit Lions defense. 3rd and 6, so 3-yard gain there. 3-yard gain. All right, 3rd and 6. Lions D got a great opportunity here, holding them maybe a field goal at best. Got to get them off the field here. 3rd and 6, 7.5 minutes ago. Green Bay has chewed up half the first quarter. Jordan Love is going to be in a shotgun formation. Man in motion, 3 to the bottom of your screen, 1 tight end up high. Detroit showing zone coverage here. Let's see what they do. They're going to send a blitz with Meek Robinson. He's coming up the middle. Got a couple guys up the middle, and it is a drop pass, thankfully, for Detroit. And Muhammad in coverage had slipped down and taken a knee. Got back up, but thankfully, Green Bay dropped the pass. Otherwise, it would have been a touchdown. Houston, among others, on the blitz. Robinson up the middle. Houston would have got there if he held it a second longer. Thankfully, Muhammad, the slip by Muhammad didn't hurt us as the Green Bay just, unfortunately, the wet ball caused the drop. Now, 4th and 6. Can Green Bay, Brandon McManus, can he miss this one? That would be great. 30-yard attempt. Not much more than an extra point. It's up there. It's out there. It's in there. Green Bay is going to draw on first blood 3-0 over Detroit after a nice 8-minute drive to start the game. All right. Lambeau Field. There you go. And it is 3-0. Detroit's going to get the ball. All right. It's JDC. No Lambeau leap. Not yet. Let's see. Josie, you know what they're going to do. They're going to do this stuff every time. Run that ball. They're not even going to throw it one time. And yes, they're going to try to run it 100%. Meek on the blitz. It was. Phil, nope. TD says Phil, not exactly yet. Bo, we are supposed to spot them points. Well, now they got 3. Jab, what do you got? Defense out there too long. They were, man. You got to get them off the field. Phil, come on, AG, do your magic. I'm down with that. Yes, and they held them to a field goal, which the way the drive went, just a good way to hold them to a field goal. Thomas, what is it with us and the opposing team's first drive? It is what it is, man. Hold them to a field goal, we'll be okay. Let's see, Phil. It's not embarrassing. This is a good offense against a patched up defense. Yeah, 100% there. Defense is getting gas. Yes, Joseph. Doing a great job, Coach, calling the game. Best I've heard yet. Hey, thanks for that, man. Thank you very much for that. Manny, Jesus, this is embarrassing. Yeah, it is what it is, man. I mean, a lot of things in play here. Joe C., how y'all feeling about a pass rusher right about now? It would be great. JDC, Lions Talk Live rocks, and we'd like to roll. All right, Joe C. How is the Duke crew doing this evening? Hey, we're doing okay. Doing even better if the Lions go out there and just get a touchdown here. Joe C. We trade field goals for touchdowns. We won't do. We do, crew. No, let's go out there and get a touchdown for every field goal they score. Let's see, a little pain in the rain. Yeah, there we go. Lions Talk Live fan. Everyone seems to score first against us. Nothing new. That might be true. That might be true. All right, commercial time. And, hey, let's, while we got a commercial, let's do what we like to always do here. Let's check the scoreboard here. NFL scoreboard, try to keep you guys up to date on what's going on across the NFL, the National Football League. All right, early scores are all in the book. Falcons over the Cowboys, 27-21. Patriots lost the Titans, 20-17. Raiders got dismantled by the Bengals, 41-24. Bengals beat the Raiders, 41-24. Ravens beat the Broncos, 41-10. Chargers, 27-10 winners over the Browns. Panthers, 23-22 against the Saints. Dolphins fell to the Bills, 30-27. Commanders, 27-22 over the Giants. All right, let's get back to our game, the only one that really matters to us. And here we go. The kick is going to be up there. It's out there, and it is going to be caught and brought it back for a touchback. First outdoor game of the year for the Detroit Lions. They only get 3 of these, and hey, let's see how we handle this one. It's raining out there. Rain is, Aaron Andrews on the call. You know, it is what it is. Going to have to play through the elements. But we do want all games in the playoffs to go through Detroit, so a win here would be great. All right, let's see what the Lions look to do. Temperatures 48, winds southeast at now 14 miles per hour. At the 30-yard line, Detroit power formation, 2 high receivers, 1 low, 1 running back. And Green Bay's got everybody up in the box. They got all 12 guys. It is going to be a handoff to David Montgomery. He's going to power forward for about a 5, 6, 7, about we'll say 8-yard gain. And they got guys pushing St. Brown, and St. Brown probably talking about his chewing gum. All right, it's going to be 2nd and 8. Last 5 games, Jared Goff has completed 83% of his passes, 146.5 rating, 12 touchdowns, 1 interception. But I'm going to guess both teams, it's going to look a lot like last week's fourth quarter. Just running the ball left and right. All right, power formation again, split receivers, 1 high, 1 low, 1 running back in there. And they're going to do a pull play this time up the middle to Dave Montgomery. He's going to fall forward for about a 4.5 yard gain. Don't hold me to my math. I'm doing it in my head. So, all right. Offensive lines, you got Decker, Glasgow, Ragnall, Zettler, and Penesul. No surprises there for Detroit Lions fans. All right, and Phil says yes. Talking about Yo Mama, probably St. Brown might have been. Dave Montgomery still in there. You got the 2 low receivers to Goff's left, 1 high. Goff making an audible at the line, brings one of the receivers in. That is Allen Robinson in there, and it's going to be a play-action pass. Goff is going to drop it in. St. Brown catches it after about a 1 yard gain. So, not a big play, but, positive yards. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. Goff's got the glove on the hand. Remember last year, some outdoor weather games, he had gloves on his hands. I was actually surprised they passed it there on first down. I'd keep it, just keep doing what you're doing, man. Everybody's having issues with the rain. Try to avoid passing downs as much as possible. All right, 2 to the high plus a tight end. You got another tight end to the bottom of your screen. And it is Montgomery in there again, and it is going to be a handoff again. Montgomery's going to shake. He's going to slip 2 guys. He's going to power his way. He's going to go for it all the way for about a 12-yard gain on second down. 2nd and 9 turns into 1st and 10 for the Detroit Lions. 5:05 left in this first quarter. Watching the replay here, he makes number 7 miss. Then he's going to make David Montgomery. He's going to make another guy miss. And then it's just him one-on-one with number 20, whoever that is for Green Bay. Shotgun formation, 2 to the low, 1 to the high, 1 running back in. Goff back to pass. He's going to throw it. And this time again to St. Brown, about a 4, just shy of 5 yard completion. A lot cleaner catch there from St. Brown. Packers defense. Preston Smith, Kenny Clark, Slayton, TJ Slayton, among others at the line. Not going to worry about the Packers. I don't want to read them off. So let's see what they do here. All right, they do have a rookie safety in. It is 2nd and 5. It is a power formation. 2 tight ends. Dan Skipper is one of the tight ends. He's to the bottom of your screen. Packers putting everybody in the box, and it is going to be another play action pass. Jared Goff's looking down the middle of the field, and he's got a completed pass too. I'm assuming it's Laporta, but I can't really see it just yet. It is Laporta. It is Laporta with about a 14-yard completion. Look at Jared Goff throwing daggers even in the wetness. And Laporta had a sky for that one a little bit, caught it in the basket, went down, and then he saw both guys wrestling for it a little bit. But it was clearly a Laporta catch there. All right, the more the Lions can do stuff like that, it's going to put the Green Bay Packers defense in a bad situation. As you can see already, they had to back two guys off. It is going to be a run up the middle, and Dave Montgomery, he's going to kick it outside, and he's going to get about a 3.5, maybe a 4-yard gain. So the passing is having an effect on Green Bay. Again, a couple plays ago, they had all 11 dudes in the box. And yeah, Ben Johnson said, well, if you're going to do that, we're going to throw some easy pitch and catches there. And you see Green Bay is having to respond by putting two safeties back. It is now 2nd and 6 with 3 minutes and 14 seconds to go in the opening stanza. Power formation, 2 low to the bottom of your screen, 1 running back, 1 tight end to the high side of your screen. Goff sends the tight end in motion, and they are going to play action pass, roll out, and it is going to be a completion. And here it is to Brock Wright, with about a 1-yard gain. Not a big gain by any stretch of the imagination. 7 straight red zone trips with a touchdown in the Detroit Lions. Longest active streak in the NFL. They're going to have to keep this going here, as it is going to be a 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4, depending on how you're measuring it. What do we do here? It is going to be shotgun formation, 3 low, 1 high, no tight end. Well, the tight end is Laporta. Goff making a change of the line. Green Bay showing blitz. Goff brings in Laporta. It is man-to-man across the board. You got Tim Patrick on the high side, by the way, and they're going to hand it off Dave Montgomery. Montgomery's going to shake and bake. He's going to go forward for about we'll say 8-yard gain. He's going to take it down to about the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, Detroit Lions with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in the opening stanza. And hey, Zettler, one-on-one block. He gets just enough of the guy to slow him down, and Montgomery shakes and bakes, dances, and he's all the way down to, like I said, the 3-yard line. All right, here we go. 1st and goal, power formation, 2 tight ends, 1 wide receiver high, 1 low, and you got 1 running back. That is Dave Montgomery. They're going to mark him down. A correction on all that, about the 8-yard line, not the 3-yard line. All right, he's going to go for it, and I think he got back to the line again, and that's about it. All right, so we'll just say 2nd and 8 from about the 8-yard line. The rain is a-falling. You know, to be honest, the wind flag, it's moving, but it's not like horrendously moving. So there is wind, but it's just not egregious. But ain't no doubt about it. It's wet out there. Dan enjoys this way too much. Yeah, I get into this, man. I like this stuff. All right. We'll call it 2nd and 7, roughly. Maybe a foot short of the actual 7. Shotgun formation, 3 low to the bottom of the screen. It's going to be another running play, and it's going to be up the middle and about 1-yard gain. And the outside lane was there. Maybe not a huge gain, but it would have got something. Green Bay stacking him up in the middle. And there are, believe it or not, under 50 seconds left in this first quarter. 3rd and goal for the Detroit Lions. What does Gambling Man Dan do here? I think you're going to learn a lot about it right here. Do you set up a 4th and goal to attempt? Shotgun formation. You got Allen Robinson to the high side. Sam Laporta motioning up high. You got St. Brown and Tim Patrick low side. Goff making adjustments across the board. 8 on the play clock, plenty of time. Green Bay now making adjustments. And it's going to be another handoff. David Montgomery, he's going to cut it inside, and he's going to get down to about the 5-yard line. What do? I'm guessing you're going to kick this one. And man, St. Brown, it seems to be once again in conversations with somebody for Green Bay. A lot of runs in this, and yes, that is the end of the first quarter. It is 3-0. Green Bay, Detroit, 4th and goal from the 5-yard line. All right, now we got to endure some commercials. Phil, do you do auctions, Dan? I do not. What is this garbage? Hey, they shut down the run the closer we got to the end zone, so didn't have to play so many people out and about. Phil, laughing out loud, hilarious. I'll go with that. Matty B, dang it. We'll go with that. Phil, It's soaked with rain. It might be. Dan, you enjoy this way too much? Yes, I do. Look at it. If it's blood, it's Green Bay. All right, I'm down with that. Matty B, come on, Monty. I need you to score. That would have been nice. Phil, Monty cannot be stopped. All right, Mud. Phil, Brock, 100%. Phil, some blood on Monty's jersey? Maybe. Let's see. Sanders, we need a tra. I'll go with that. Let's see. What do you got? Like the way you clean up chat. All right. Hey, yeah, we cleaned up, ready to go today. Bo, Legend of Legatron could grow here today. 100%. Maybe Saint showed up with a sweatshirt that said Green Bay was not good. You're correct. He talked badly about them. Let's see. Bo, Ben Johnson is setting things up for the rest of the game. Might be indeed. Need to attack and not let up. 100% there. 100%. Let's see. Let's go Lions. I'll go with that. And yes, political ads running, and I'll just let it go with that. All right. So let's see what shakes out here. It started the second quarter. Let's see what the Lions choose to do. I'm assuming they're going to kick it and go for the tie. But you never know. Gambling man Dan Campbell, does he decide to go for it? I would think not. Maybe if it was like 4th and 1 or 2, but we shall see indeed. All right. These commercials are taking forever. All right. So Phil, we also had a good drive. Defense could be rested. Yeah. I mean, another good drive. I mean, both teams had basically 7-minute drives, maybe in change. So plus you get the break between the first quarter and the second quarter. Lions defense should be pretty well rested, I would think, after that. Nathaniel, what do you got? Is Dan Campbell going to make adjustments? We'll find out, man. That would be more on Aaron Glenn. Let's see what they do here. Lions offense is out on the field. All right. Well, we'll see. Good drive. Well, we'll see. Do something here. It will be a good drive. 4th and goal from about the 5-yard line. And yes, they are definitely going for it. Not sure I would go for it. It's beyond the 5-yard line. But, they don't ask me. Sam Laporta up wide. We got 2 to the bottom of your screen, 2 inside. Goff making another adjustment. Monty now to Goff's left. Let's see. Green Bay showing man across the board. St. Brown in motion. And there, I think we got a false start. Or excuse me, not a false start. Encroachment on the defense. I don't think there's any question about that. Ragnow got sent flying. What? Yeah, and I think Green Bay's coach is talking. So now it is going to be about 4th and 2, 2.5. So again, for those out watching, it's not an automatic first down, but definitely got Green Bay. But if you're going to go for it, it's definitely much more manageable. Plus, you really do back up Green Bay here if you want to, indeed go for it here. And all right, we're going to say about the 3-yard line. It is going to be Lions going for it again. Boy, if you could just get a few more of those, Green Bay penalties, that would help out. St. Brown in motion, looking at him, looking, throwing it deep out there. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Amon-Ra St. Brown with a score. Jared Goff, who says he can't play in cold weather, wet weather, whatever weather. All he does is throw touchdowns. And yes, Amon-Ra St. Brown came back, faked out the defender, came back to the ball, caught it, and then toe tapped the sideline in for the score. Amon-Ra St. Brown, perhaps one of the NFL's best receivers. Fakes it again. Fakes it a third time and then puts the feet down, the toe tag swag. Having a little fun with it. All right, Phil, that was a great celebration, 100%. 100%. All right, here's the extra point. Make it a 4-point lead. Jake the Hitman Bates, he's waiting. It's up there. It's in there. Detroit now, 7-3, and only 4 seconds gone into this second quarter. Jared Goff, great pass. Amon-Ra St. Brown, good catch, and way to finish it off. Good hands, and Dan Campbell says, you are number 1. Everybody else, not so much. All right, let's get back over to the comments section. Let's see, scroll this up a little bit here. Let's see, Dan, you better take the points. This game is too important to leave points on the field. Well, you know what? Good thing for us. Sanders, hey, he took the points. He took the 7 points. Let's see, Phil. Hi, M. All right, we'll do that. Exclamation point. Phil, woo, I'm down with that. Bo, no fear here. I would agree. Nathaniel, TD. You got to love TDs. They're better than 3 anytime. Matty B, toe tap, Sun God, 100% there. He did a great job there. Phil, that was a great celebration. You got to enjoy it. Nathaniel, best team in the NFL might just be. If we win today, I think you got to say, without any question, they've got to be in consideration. Although Kansas City, they win this week, you know what? They're still undefeated. So you're going to have that aspect of the people out there debating it. Phil, woo, I'm down with that. Dennis, yeah, I'm down. Okay. Sanders, GD. So I'll go with that. Phil, what a great pass. I concur with your assessment. Bo, I love me some MCDC. Hard to go against him, isn't it? Matty B, Goff keeps those stats alive. He's staying alive. Yeah, all right. I'll let you guys. I won't sing for you. JDC, woo, all right. Phil, a headstand. Never seen that one. No, man. I would not encourage it, man, because I don't want anybody risk doing something, and getting hurt or whatever. Great Lakes, St. Brown killing me. Yes, indeed. Bo, tiptoe on the 2 tips, on the 2 lips. All right, we'll go with all the above. Sanders, prove me wrong. Hey, maybe they didn't listen to you. Maybe you were the motivating factor that caused MCDs to say, you know what, we're going for it. Motor City Poly, woo, I love our coach and our bad blood team. We'll go with that. We'll go with that indeed. Bo, oh yeah, for a little faith. Yeah, oh, ye of little faith. Yes, indeed. The Trim Reaper, what can Brown do for you? Question marks. Woo! And exclamation points. All the above. Lions Talk Live fan, where is Gibbs? I'm guessing probably next drive he'll be in there. It seems to be what they mostly do. One drive it's you, the next drive it's you. That's a guess though. I mean, but in the past that does seem to be the norm. Phil, red zone monsters. I'll go with that. All right, so they're showing a replay. Let's see. Frank Ragnow. He does move his head up. Yep. And yep, he gets him. So the normal movement, it says Tommy Brady. All right, Great Lakes. The argument might be that getting to the end zone is just going to be too tough today. So if we're that close, go for it. Yeah, you might be right, man. Yeah, when you get your chances, like you're saying, you got to take them and make the most out of them. Matt, Jared Goff, perfect. Nutty Professor, Buddy Love, not perfect. All right, so we're getting back to the game, then I'll come back to the comment section later on. All right, Green Bay going to bring it out again. He's at the 20. He's at the 25. He's not quite at the 25. He's going to be taken down about the 24-yard line. So that's going to cost, the decision to bring it out is going to cost Green Bay about 6 yards. Aaron Andrews reporting on the rain. She has turned into a weather girl. Temperature now 49 degrees. Feels like 44. And the winds have moved up ever so slightly to 15 miles per hour. Wind gusts up to 43 miles per hour. All right. Well, let's see if we can take the ball away from Green Bay here. That would be exponentially good for us. All right, Lions showing 2 high safeties, zone coverage, Love in a pistol formation, 1 high, 1 low with a tight end to your low, 1 running back in behind. And Brian Branch coming up to the line of scrimmage, and you know what? That's not good. Jacobs is going to go for a long run, about a 30-yard run. He hit the seam where Brian Branch vacated, and Jacobs instantly has Green Bay in positive territory. You get they created the lane. Alex Anzalone got picked up, and you see 2 Lions defenders in the same spot, basically leaving that seam wide open. Branch was supposed to, I'm assuming, shoot that spot, and thankfully Kirby Joseph brought him down. So about a 30-yard gain there. It's going to be first down at the 39-yard line of Detroit. Again, looks like another zone coverage. It is going to be another run up the middle. This time, not nearly as successful, but he's going to fall forward for about a 2, maybe 2.5-yard gain. Josh Jacobs already at 75 yards rushing after these 2 runs early in the second quarter. Oh, boy. All right, let's see. Josh Jacobs, 859 yards of total offense already this season. He's on a monster pace, setting up a 2nd and 6 for Green Bay. Detroit's D. I get it's rainy, it's muddy. He's still got to play, though. Lions now with a bunch of dudes in the box trying to deter the run. It is going to be another run. This time, he's going to fall forward for about 2 to 3 yards. Going to set up a 3rd and about 2 or 3. Lions defense getting chewed up on the ground, much like the Packers. Both teams are going to have to figure out a way to stop the running game. Otherwise, Oy vey. This is going to be a fast game, I can tell you that. So, play selection for Green Bay, 11 rushes, 5 passes. It is 3rd down and 3. Lions showing man-to-man. Green Bay in the shotgun. 3 to the bottom of your screen. 1 running back to the high side and a tight end. It's going to be a whistle and a false start, I'm assuming. I think the Lions were going to blow up the play irregardless, but they may actually, the refs may have saved Green Bay there. False start. It is. It's going to back it up to 3rd and 8 now. But I couldn't tell without seeing a replay, but one of the Lions defenders was about to shoot the gap and go up the middle. And play action or whatever it was going to be. Yeah, he did jump early, so wouldn't have mattered. I mean, it was the good call. All right, 3rd and 8. 12:34 to go in the second quarter. Shotgun formation, 3 high. Lions in man-to-man. Nowaski in the game, amongst others. Lions crowding the line of scrimmage, everybody up. And they are bringing some heat. Heat is not getting there, though. It's going to be a deep shot down the field and incomplete. I think about if Jordan Love holds on another second or two, he probably got slammed. And Robinson is flexing and talking to somebody about what he'd like to order at halftime. Aaron Glenn brought the heat, got just enough pressure where Love had to get rid of it. Now, what does Green Bay do here? Do they punt it or do they go for it? I see Aaron Glenn making calls, so I'm assuming that leads me to believe the offense is staying out there for Green Bay. And it looks like they are. 4th and 8, no man's land territory. Lions, again, showing man-to-man coverage across the board. And you got Houston and Nowaski out there. 2 high safeties for Detroit. Running back wheeling out, slipping down. And, yes, delay of game on Green Bay unless they called a timeout. There is a flag, so it will be the delay of game, and they're going to back them up. So, hey, Lions defense, even though they give up the big run, they did hold them. All right, Phil, always Subway for halftime. There you go. Bo, Green Bay false start is a sign of things to come. Let's hope so, man. Bo, emotion of propelling Green Bay, minute stuff. Okay. JDC, blankety blank. I'll go with that. Bo, wind gust warning, exclamation point. Took the TD while the getting is good. Yes, I'll go with that. All right, here is the punt. It's up there. It's out there. And it is going to be landing and down at about the 6 or 7 yard line. Green Bay was able to tap it down. And, hey, Lions, at least it's not at the 1 or 2 yard line. They've got 12 minutes and 9 seconds before halftime. If they go down here, chew up this clock like they did the last drive, and put up a score, they're going to enjoy it because they get the ball at the start of the third quarter. All right, let's go over to you guys, see what you have to say. Nathaniel, like your chat better than TV announcers. Thanks for that, man. Thanks, man. The Trim Reaper, what's Love got to do? Got to do. Hey, let's hopefully he can throw some interceptions today. Let's see. Moonscar, ugliest Packer uniforms I've ever seen. Hey, I think there's some of the old school ones, if I'm not mistaken. JDC, hope for a flag. You hope he shall receive, my friend. Angie, I agree. Well, Green Bay trying to get us to jump is a sign of desperation. Might be true. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more, says the Trim Reaper. Sanders, a 8-minute drive here. Let's make it a 12-minute drive. That would be great to me. Let's see. Hope for a flag. Hoping you got it. All right, Moonscar. Nice try, Fudge Packers. All pointing to us. No one moved an inch. There you go. Bo, Green Bay false start is a sign of things to come. Yeah, got that one with the Subway halftime. Bo, emotion is propelling. Yep, got that one. Blankety blank. I think I got that one too. All right, win Gus Point. Man, I think I got a lot of these. All right, so we're doing good here. Joe, MCDC has some huge cojones. I would agree with that, man. I would agree. JDC, Joe said that, and then JDC, keep an eye out on number 29, Motor City, Motor Mouth, Xavier McKinley. Yes, that could be maybe who St. Brown's chatting with so much this game. Sanders, see over 80 people here and only 60 likes. Let's go do crew. Hit that like button. Yeah, I show 112 people on all platforms watching, so if you guys can, be so kind, hit that thumbs up button. All right, laughing out loud, tweeter killer. There we go. JDC coach, you broke the Twitter on my speaker. All right, the tweeter on your speaker. Oh, sorry about that, man. Sorry about that. Brian F. What a call. They didn't know if it was 14 was a decoy to run Monty, but it didn't matter. 100%. Nathaniel, Detroit playing tough schedule and meeting challenge? They are, man. You know, that's probably something we don't talk enough about on this show or other shows, is that you do have a first place schedule. You do have a massive schedule. You're playing, you know, just tough teams almost every week, and you're finding a way to win. All right, Bo, the grit is strong in this team. I would concur. Hookadoo, Gibbs will be the stealth weapon. Maybe just so. Lions Talk Live, new record, you say? Let's see, Lions Talk Live fan, 7 red zones in a row. Yes, yeah. So, yeah, 8. Yeah, it's now a new record. It's a monster mash. It's a graveyard mash. I'm down with that. All right, let's see what we do here. Power formation, too high. 2 tight ends low, by the way. And you got Gibbs in there. Green Bay has 8 guys in the box. And they're going to play action pass. Dump under to Gibbs, who's going to take it for a little bit of a run and about a 12-yard gain before a number of Detroit Lions coaching staff and players help him to put on the brakes. All right, so that will get Detroit out of the red zone, or the Green Bay red zone, and get into that positive territory. Jared Goff, entering week 9, 74.1 completion percentage, leads the league. 2+ TD passes in 5 straight games. All right, 1st and 10. Just under 12 minutes to go at basically the 20-yard line. Gibbs is in their power formation, 2 receivers low, 1 guy in motion. It is going to be Gibbs again. Gibbs is going to push forward for, we'll call it a 4-yard gain, just shy of the 25-yard line. You know, I keep trying to talk to Sarge into being the color commentator. That way, every once in a while, I get to not have dead airtime on this and have somebody talk with me. It's just tough because they go to the home games, and I know today they're going to some beer thing somewhere and watch the game. Anyway, shotgun formation, 1 high, 2 low receivers. Gibbs to Goff's right, and it is going to be a handoff again to Gibbs. Gibbs is going to go forward for a minimal gain, maybe a yard. It's going to set up a 3rd and 5. And the Lions, what do you do here now? All right. You got Khalif Raymond coming in. Lions offense last 6 games, 25 touchdowns, 20 incompletions. 3rd and 4 for the Detroit Lions. Now 10.5 minutes to go before halftime. It is shotgun formation. 3 to the low of your screen, 1 to the high. Gibbs to Goff's high, by the way. Goff making a slight adjustment, sends St. Brown in motion. Goff drops back to pass. Goff under some pressure, and he's going to go down. And he got sacked. It looked like Zettler got beat on the play, and yes, he went down. Not I'll have to watch replay here, but here's the pressure. I see what it is. Penei Sewell fell down. He got hit, fell down, and Goff got taken to the ground. All right. So neither team able to score on their second drive. Both teams forced into punts. 4th and 11. And you can't ask for much better than Jack Fox. All right. I'm not sure what the official is doing there, pointing at the Lions, but all right. It is a punt. It's up there. It's out there. It's past the 50. It's past the 40. He's going to field it at about the 26-yard line. He's going to bring it up to the 30, the 31, maybe the 32, and there is a gajillion Lions that bring him down on the tackle. Flag on the play. Let's see if we can back Green Bay up a bit there. Let's see what the flag is. Great punt by Fox there. 9:19 left in the second quarter. Waiting on the call for the flag. Holding on Green Bay. Back him up. Now back him up to about 10 yards there. Yeah, he didn't just hold him. He took him to the ground. That's more than a hold. All right. All right, let's get back to the comments section to you guys. Bo, emotion. There you go. Monty, personal foul. Would have been nice. Moonscar, flag on Green Bay. I concur. Moonscar, he got blasted and twisted. He did. Sewell got beat. He did. He got knocked down there, and that's why Goff did not have time on the play. Matty B, F, yeah, we'll go with all the above there. You know, I'll go with that. Trim Reaper, love is evil spell. Evil spelled it backwards. I'll show you. Okay, thank you for that, Phil. I would love to have Sarge on here. Bring the wife, Sarge. Yeah, they go out and do a lot of stuff, so probably Probably not going to be able to get him to do that, other than maybe every once in a blue moon. Bo Gibbs makes it look so easy. He does. He does indeed. Let's see, Matty B, I'll say it again, pound that rock. They did a little bit. They did there, and then they didn't. Frank Tank, teams playing good. If we can score on this possession, we'll take the wheel out of them. I'll go with that. JDC Buddy loving the Cheddars. I'll go with that. Robert Jason is in the stands. He is, man. Hopefully he's enjoying the game. Grind it out, says Detroit D. Bo McKinley was worried about embarrassment. Guess he knows something, maybe. Trump's going to be locking up criminals. All right. Let's see. Skip Green Bay, says Moonscar. Love is evil. All right. It's the Monster Mash. All right. Caught up on all that. All right. And then we're into commercials now. We need a takeaway. That would help out exponentially. I agree with that, Detroit D. Nathaniel, Detroit needs 2-score lead. That would be great, because then you take away the run from the Packers, force them to become a lot more one-dimensional. Cheesy Cheater, says Moonscar. Emotion, yep, I'm down with that. Nathaniel, Detroit Green Bay, better rivalry than Chicago Green Bay. Could be a lot of truth to that. Bo, Bunda Ya Sava. All right, we'll go with all the above. Motor City Polly, Sewell just lost his footing, just needs to set of those seven studs better. Yes. Hot showers at halftime? Maybe. Detroit, we need a takeaway. I agree with that. All right, let's see if we can get a stop here, because if Detroit can go down and score and keep the lead where it's at, and then obviously add onto their own, plus get the ball to start of the third quarter, that would be phenomenal. All right, Detroit 45 yards rushing, Green Bay 85, passing Detroit 32, Green Bay 27. All right, Lions showing 2 high safeties. It is 1st and 10, Green Bay, from about the 18-yard line of the Green Bay Packers. Detroit showing, let's see, I'm doing the math in my head here. So 9 guys in the box. Backs 1 out now, so it's only 8. And yes, a little bit of play action, a little bit underneath. It is going to be caught. He's going to muscle forward and down for about a 5-yard gain on first down for Green Bay. O'Connor, among others, in on that tackle. Smith, O'Connor, and Levi Onwuzurike out there on that position. They're going to give him 6 yards, so 2nd and 4. Tucker Kraft with that catch there for Green Bay. All right, under 9 minutes to go before halftime. Carlton Davis now being shown on the screen. Detroit currently with all players up in the box, but it looks like the safeties are dropping out. Shotgun formation out of Green Bay, 2 high, 2 low. 1 in motion, back to the high. It is zone coverage from Detroit. Love under no pressure, dumps it off underneath. A number of Detroit Lions can't get there, and Jacobs is going to take it for about a 15-yard gain. Zone coverage from the Lions that time, and yes, they got Green Bay got some yardage there. 8:20 and ticking, 1st and 10. Detroit just not getting any pressure from its defensive ends there. And maybe that will change over time here. Lions rotating a lot of guys on that line. Still zone coverage, pistol formation, 2 low, 1 high from Green Bay out of their offense, 1 running back behind him. It's going to be another handoff. He's going to cut it, and he's going to take it up the middle for about we'll say 9-yard gain, maybe 8. Detroit Lions defense is getting chewed up at the point of attack as Green Bay is winning the double teams up front and opening up holes for Green Bay consistently throughout this half. Aaron Glenn's going to have to come up with something here to try to slow it down. 7.5 minutes to go before halftime. It is 7-3, Detroit in the lead. 2nd and 2 for Green Bay. They are at about the 43-yard line of their own 43. Another handoff up the middle. This time, he's going to get a first down after about a 5-yard gain. Anzalone and Campbell on the takedown there. Detroit's defensive line is getting pushed back, from what I can tell, at the point of contact. Josh Jacobs, 7th game with 90-plus total yards, tied most in the NFL. He's already got 103 total yards this game. All right, Detroit, what can he do to stop him here? Green Bay at their own 48-yard line. They haven't crossed the 50 yet. We've got 2 safeties up high, zone coverage out of Detroit. They're going to throw it underneath and knock down. Davis read it, and he nearly picked it. He got a hand in there. Green Bay's lucky he didn't catch it. If he would have, that would have been a house call. So Jordan Love made the read, and Green Bay is keeping him from being mobile this game, having to be mobile. Man, I would even say it could have been a penalty on Green Bay there. Blocking while the ball's in the air. You can't block it on a pass play until it's caught. But no penalty there. All right, so 6:39 to go. Green Bay under center, 2nd and 10. Power formation, one high, one low, one running back behind, another tight end to the low. It is going to be a play action pass. And Lee McNeil looks like he's getting mugged there. No call there, at least that I've seen. There is a flag now. Maybe they did call the hold. As, man, it looked like a WWE or NWA, if you remember that, old school clothesline on a Lee McNeil. And it is. What do you know? A holding call. Sometimes even the blind guy up in the stands playing, doing the play-by-play can see that stuff. So, yeah, as far as the play before, I get it's ticky-tack, but yeah, that ball's in the air and you're blocking before it's even caught or while it's in the air. That's illegal. But hey, you know what? They got this one here. Levi Onwuzurike came in on the stunt as they both stunted, and it's going to be 2nd and 20. 6:30 to go. Now the Packers backed up a bit. Shotgun formation, empty backfield for Jordan Love. 3 high, 2 low, tight end in tight. Zone coverage out of Detroit. Can they get a pass rush to try to force something here? Let's see. Nothing. He's got all day. He's got a little bit of pressure. He's going to throw it over the middle, and it is incomplete. But it is going to be a first down for Green Bay as Brian Branch delivered the boom, and he is talking to the sideline. Yeah, helmet to helmet. It's unfortunate. Lions were going to force him into a 3rd and 20. And unfortunately, it's going to be a first down. Flag on the play, and it will be against Detroit. That's the right call. So, it's unfortunate, but gotta know better than do that. All right, well, first down and 10, Green Bay. They're going to be up around the 50-yard line, maybe just past it a little bit. Can't change it now. Let's see what shakes out. Dan Campbell talking to one of the officials on the sidelines. Yeah, hard to argue. All right, so Green Bay going to be on our side of the field now at about our 47, 1st and 10. And unfortunately, Brian Branch's penalty there got him out of a bad situation as it would have been 3rd and 20. And they're disqualifying Brian Branch? Well, you want something to cause yeah, I'd say that's I'll say it, that's BS. That's BS. That is BS. And we talked about this officiating crew before the game. You want to talk about the stuff? Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I'm agreeing with Tom Brady. This is, yeah. You know, hey, we talked about all week when I talked about the officiating crew. We talked about the NFL's interest. I've covered this league for 40 years. I'm going to say this. This is the NFL wanting to make this a game. That is not a disqualifiable. There's no ill intent there to hurt somebody. There's nothing like that on that play. Yes, Brian Branch is out this game. And yes, I'll say it. I think it's BS. I think that's complete BS. That is such BS. Well, NFL always wants to invoke itself. Better make it universal across the board then. Well, we're going to back up Green Bay 5 yards here. Now help me out here. They're supposed to get 15 yards, not. Did they get more than 15 yards on that penalty? Because it seems like it was way more than 15. All right, well, it'll be, I'm guessing the Joseph brothers in the secondary now, and I'm guessing Green Bay, you're going after them early and often here. 1st and 15, 6:10 to go, and Jordan Love back to pass. He's going to throw it quick out. He's got a completion. It's going to be about a 10-yard gain. So, Lions they're going to have to bounce back here. You can't live in the past. You got to think about the here and now. And, yeah. I guess we'll just have to, you're going to have to man up here. That's all you can do. You can't change the call. You can't change Brian Branch being in this game. You're going to have to just stand up and, hey, you have to find a way to overcome. All right, 2nd and 6 here for Green Bay. Shotgun formation. 3 to the bottom of the screen. Jordan Love back to pass. He got a screen set up, and he's going to dirt it. Lions were all over it. Played it pretty dang well, and they're going to set up a 3rd and 6. All right, 3rd and 6. Can he get him off the field? Let's see. Come on, Lions. I talk about it all the time. Just because one player's out doesn't mean the next player that comes in is a complete zero. That guy's got abilities too. So let's see what shakes here. We got a 3rd and 6. Shotgun formation, 3 low, 1 high. And, yes, guy in motion on the high side of the screen. Jordan Love back. He's got no pressure. He's going to dump it underneath. And it's bounced out of bounds. Kraft dropped it. That's going to force a 4th and 6. And I'm guessing Green Bay's going to probably try to punt it. You know, I won't use certain words on it, but I would just say this, King. I agree. I agree fully. Dr. Detroit, no, where are all the guys who say we don't need a couple of good players on D? Laughing out loud. Hey, we've got some players out there. They're doing some stuff. They're holding Green Bay to a 2nd field goal attempt here. Somebody else is going to have to rise to the occasion. And, yeah. And it is up there. It's out there. And it's no good. No good. You got to love it. Got to love it, my man. Hey, Detroit, can you go down, chew up 5 minutes and 23 seconds, score, and then get the ball to start the 3rd quarter? Really minimize the loss of Brian Branch for at least, half of this game. So let's see what happens here. Detroit's got a golden opportunity. Time to take advantage. Now, while we're in commercial, here's what I'll say. He did lower the head. He did get the shoulder into it. Do I think it was egregious? No, I wasn't. And hey, I'm not here to be a conspiracy theorist, but I can only tell you this. What do you think is best if you're the NFL? A team running away with the division early in the season, which removes anybody from being in contention, keeping that anxiety on teams, or do you want to keep the division close? I'm not going to, if you guys watch this show for long enough, I've covered this league for a long time. I've done a bunch of pieces on the NFL, Roger Goodell, their dislike for the Detroit Lions. So I'll say this. Remember the opening game against the LA Rams. Rams, their offensive line didn't get called for any holding calls until the 4th quarter when it got close. Then they couldn't stop holding. My opinion, and I said it on air, and I'll stick with it. NFL wants to keep that game close because it's opening weekend. They understand the Rams are definitely undermanned, underutilized. They're going to let them get away with a whole lot more stuff. Why? They don't want people tuning out because it kills interest in the game. It kills advertising. This game, you don't want the Detroit Lions running away with it. Why? Because you don't want them running away with the division. NFL wants everybody to basically be 500. So that last week or two of the season, every fan of every team is engaged as long as they can so they can milk every advertising dollar, every ticket sale, every merchandise sale. If somebody starts running away with the division, that kills that. That's my opinion. You can have a different opinion, and neither's right, neither's wrong. It's just mine. But watching that, you give the NFL an opportunity to be able to make a judgmental call. You know what? They're going to invest their own personal interest in the game. Bo, I like your thinking, Martin. There you go. Nathaniel, keep it G-rated. Yeah, I don't think I said anything bad. Sorry about that. Dennis, sucks about bra. Yeah, 100%. Facts, it's about the dollar. 100% there. Dennis, Branch. Okay, I knew where you were going with that. Yes. Sorry, Nathaniel. I didn't think I said anything bad, but if I did, I apologize. Shaw, I'm so upset about the don't lie. Yeah, I'm not lying, and I'll be talking about it in the post game show. I'll do a lot more deep dive into that. Trump, turn it off, Troy. Okay. Let's see. Maybe Phil, you can delete my comment with using the yes. Okay. I see what's going on. All right. Sanders, I have a feeling Jake Bates is going to be a hero this game. Let's hope we just blow him out and it's not even worried. I am so tired of the NFL having a target on our lines. I agree with that. Martin, at least Brian Branch won't get injured in this game. That's also a positive side. Let's see. Bo, New York is not going to save Green Bay. Let's hope not. The Detroit Lions offense, you want to make sure the loss of Brian Branch isn't a big thing. You do it here on offense. Power formation, 3 low, 1 high, 1 running back. It is with Dave Montgomery. And Allen Robinson in motion. Got back to pass. He's going to fling it. He's going to throw it deep to Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's past the 40. He's going to slide on down to about the 36-yard line of Green Bay. Detroit. Now, that is a great way to start this drive. St. Brown, Green Bay in zone. He finds the soft spot of the zone. Goff finds him and slides on down. Hey, Lions, if they could just go out here and score a touchdown right before half, leave no time on there, then you know what? You're minimizing what the NFL has done with Brian Branch. All right, so we're in positive territory here. There's 4:46 and ticking. We're going to play action pass again. Jared Goff again. He's going to look underneath again to Dave Montgomery, who's going to go forward for about a 2, maybe 2.5 yard gain. But keep that clock churning. Keep it turning. The wheels on the clock need to keep on turning. I don't know where I'll be going. All right, so that's about as much of the song as I know. All right, last 4 games, Jared Goff, incompletions. Last 4 games, 13. Today, none, by the way. 2nd and 7 for Detroit. 4 minutes and 13 seconds. Power formation, 3 to the high side of the screen. 1 low tight end in blocking formation. And it's going to be another play action pass. It's going to be a screen. It's going to be dumped off to Monty. Monty's going to take it for about we'll say a 5, maybe 6 yard gain. It's going to set up a 3rd and 1 with under 4 minutes to go. Yeah, by the way, I used to love doing announcing, by the way, in case you guys were wondering. All right. Dagger time and clock time. I'll agree with all that. Eat that click and get a TD. All right, well, we'll go with that. If I'm the Detroit Lions, I got 2 downs to get a first down here. I'm just going right at them. You can see a little heavy breathing onto the Green Bay Packers D. Green Bay's got 29 guys in the box. They're coming after Detroit. It is going to be a play-action pass. Goff got Allen Robinson for the first down. Hello, Mr. Robinson. Way to get into the books for Detroit. All right. Big noon Saturday. Big noon kickoff at 10. They wanted to let you know. Ohio State and Purdue. All right. Now 3 minutes and under ticking for the Lions. All right, so Lions chewing up some clock here. They are at the 27-yard line of Green Bay. Green Bay with looks like 9 guys in the box. Shotgun formation for Goff. Goff drops back. He's looking, and throws it to Tim Patrick, who's got about a 9-yard gain on first down. And if I'm Detroit Lions, I'm just letting this one tick down to the 2-minute warning. No questions asked. We're in no hurry. Nothing to see here. It's just the Detroit Lions marching down the field. Yeah, I don't even run another play. Goff, 4th game this season, completing first 10 passing attempts. He is 11 out of 11 for 86 yards and 1 touchdown. Yeah, don't just let it go. You've got the whole world in your hands right now, man. No reason to even hurry up here. Hey, they got the stick-em mats for the guys. Try to clean off those cleats. Keep things going. 2 minutes to go before halftime. Detroit got the ball. They've got the lead. They got the tools. They got the talent. It's Miller time. Dr. Detroit, Goff not flipping around. I would agree. No backflips for Goff. Phil, beat on them, boys. I'm down with it. Bo, what that bad BS call did to fire up the whole Lions team? Maybe 100% there. Doug, unpredictable. There, yeah, I gotta like that. Woodscar, a Rob first Lions catch. I'll go with that. A Rob first catch of the line, 100%. Whoever made the decision to throw Branch out of the game needs to be fired. Yeah, I'll save that for the post-game show, but I'm going to throw some fire and brimstone at anybody watching that thing because I called it during the week. I said if you give them a chance, they're going to do it. You know what? They do what they do, and I'm going to give you guys all a history lesson for those of you maybe too young to remember some of the history I'm going to be talking about. Sanders, keep moving forward. Let's go, boys. Woo! I'm down with that. JDC Nathaniel, yep, coach and the mods, keep it clean in here. Yeah, I don't use any particular language at times. Gary, I am sure the NFL offices will say our bad, we're sorry. Probably a whole lot of that. They'll probably say they looked at the wrong video from the wrong game, probably from a 1980s game or something like that. Drake Forge rocks, and he's rolling. Detroit D, this isn't college. Bad call by network. By New York. I'm down. Yeah, I agree, man. Hookadoo, same Berg. I'm down. Let's see. Angie, 14-3.5, please. Bo, let's see, 11-11, and still more to come. I like the way you're thinking. Iceman, score here and score when we start the half. Yeah, if we can go, so let's Scooby do this. Let's say we score a touchdown and it's 14-3 at the halftime. You come out and burn 5, 6, 8 minutes to start the third quarter, and you score. You know what? You put Green Bay in real predictable situations on wet field with wet ball. You can get a stop or two and keep grinding. You're going to help remove the impact of the refs on Brian Branch. And to be honest, can anybody else easily think of a time a player was thrown out for that personal foul? I can't. Not the NFL level. In college, I can. Not in the NFL, which makes that even more egregious since, man, the refs on the field didn't think it was that bad. The replays don't make it look that bad. Heck, Tom Brady didn't think it was that bad. But that's just, my opinion, of course. Rain really coming down here. Lions score. That could actually favor them a little bit. All right, 2nd and 1, 2 minutes to go before the half. Detroit, they're inside the 20. They are at the 18-yard line. Power formation. 2 tight ends. One now as a fullback. One low at the bottom of your screen is a wide receiver. St. Brown, they're going to hand it off at the middle, and he's going to go get the first down. He's still churning, still going, getting pushed forward, and it's going to be down to the 10-yard line. Maybe an extra 5 yards for the push, and it's under 150 and ticking. Keep it ticking, tick, 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 tick. Only downside of it is you've got to go 1st and 10 now because you are at the 10-yard line. So, myself, hey, you take what you get and not worry about it. All right. Keep wearing down the Packers. I like the way you're thinking. I like the way we're doing. Keep on going. Jared Goff talking to everybody, talking about how fired up he is, what we're going to do on this play. 121 and ticking. Detroit Lions have the 1st and goal situation. Again, tight formation. Halfback, fullback, and he got Jared Goff said not enough time, so we're going to take a timeout. Nothing wrong with that. Way to protect the game, protect the yardage. And first timeout of the half for Detroit. They're going to have 2 remaining with 1:12 to go, and it is 1st and goal. And Progressive's got a commercial. Pure Grit, I like the way you're thinking. Corey, this happens all the time. Don't see them ejecting everybody else. Yes, I don't see them. Yeah, I'm with you on that. And again, 4th quarter, I'm going to try and work on a thumbnail. Maybe I'll even do a little bit at halftime. But anyways, we'll save that for when the game's over, when the time comes. Doug, they are fired up? I would think so. Doug, dominate? Yes, indeed. JDC, Lambeau Field, home of the Lamers. Hookadoo, Broski, you see that piano? There you go, man. It would be interesting to see what Broski had to say about it because he is neutral, I would think. But anyways, getting back to the game. 1st and goal, power formation, 2 tight ends to the low side of the screen. St. Brown up high, Laporta in motion. Now, I can't tell who 84 is. Zilcher maybe in motion up high. They're going to hand it off to Dave Montgomery. Montgomery's going to split it. He's going to get up the middle. Hey, that looked like a shot to the helmet. And he's going to get about 3 yards. Green Bay calls a timeout. Their first timeout of the half. 1:06 to go. The only thing I'm going to say is the worst part is if you're the NFL, now anybody who gets that hit, if they're saying the front offices of New York made that call, you now have to call it fairly across the league. Anybody who makes that hit, drops an elbow, lowers the shoulder, however you want to term it and word it, you got to eject everybody. And now you just become college football. All right. Plays 24-25. Green Bay's had one more play. Yards 134 to 151. Green Bay has the lead there. But it is the Detroit Lions with a 2nd and goal situation. About basically 2nd and 7. Another power formation, split receivers, one high, one low. Jared Goff is going to hand it off up the middle. Green Bay all over it, and we're going to lose about 3 yards. That is going to, Green Bay is going to use their second timeout of the half. All right. Let's see what shakes out here. Detroit Lions are going to have a 3rd and goal from basically the 10-yard line. Bundle Ruski, they're talking about on TV. All right, let's see if Ben Johnson's got anything dialed up here. They're showing some Lions fans with nifty hairdos in the stands. Dave Montgomery's still out there. Goff in the huddle now, calling out the play, talking about whatever they're going to do here with 1:03 to go. Green Bay still has one timeout. 24 seconds on the play clock and ticking. It is shotgun formation for Jared Goff and the boys. 2 high, 2 low, and 1 running back in. It is Dave Montgomery. Green Bay showing zone across the board. They're going to send 5 after Goff. Goff out there, quick read, and they're on the wrong page, apparently. Dave Montgomery left the area. He would have cut up over the middle, and he would have been open. Goff didn't see it that way, and it is an incomplete pass. They brought 6, not 5. My bad. No time yet to get them out there. So, all right, Lions opportunity here. 1:01 to go. Can they extend it to a full touchdown lead? Jake Bates lining up here. It's a straight shot down the middle. 27-yard field goal. It's up there. It's out there. It's in there. Lions are going to be up to 10-3. Packers are going to have 58 seconds on the kickoff to do something and a timeout. They're going to go to a quick commercial break for Fox. All right, Matty B. Panay is getting beat. Maybe. Phil Bates. Yes. Corey. Still sweat when Bates kicks. Hey, he's 12 out of 12, my friend. Let's see. Doug, field goal. JDC, crazy legs, Goff around the end. Maybe not. New receiver. New receiver error. Okay. Kick a field goal, and they did. Somebody was out of position. Maybe. Corey, OMG. That's why we need to score. I would agree with that. Burger time. Stop being conservative in the red zone. All right. They had scored 8 straight times in the red zone. Let's see. Doug, we get the ball. Third quarter, we do. Dr. Detroit, come on. Play action to Laporta. Let's see. Moonscar Laporta came into absorb and hit on that stop. All right. Let's see. Journey with Jeff. Sheila needs to call out the NFL publicly for branch ejection. I know I would be, but, that's just, I'll save that for the post-game show. Dr. Detroit, you think Bo Legatron is still perfect on field goals? Hookadoo. Why does Bates always push it to the right? As long as it works from it goes in. Nathaniel, Green Bay on ropes. Maybe. All right, excuse me. Corey, we got if we get 6, we would have put the pressure on them getting the ball after the half, 100%. But you know what? You get the ball half, you go down and score a touchdown here. Now you're up 4. Let's see. What are you up? 11? You'd be up 11, I guess it would be. No, wait. Up 10-3. You'd be up 14. All right, my bad. Green Bay on ropes. Need a pick 6 to end the half. Wouldn't that be something? 100%. Especially if it's the backup for Brian Branch. I'd be down with that. So, all right, we got a commercial, and then, yes, Green Bay is going to have about 50 seconds. Well, we'll say 55 seconds, depending on it, and a timeout. See what happens here. But Detroit at least has a firm 7-point lead. All right, let me check on a few things while I'm talking to you guys, and go from there. Sorry, it's Sarge. All right, checking on things. Curious what is on. No word. All right, so just checking out some stuff here. Thanks too much. Okay. Yep. Okay. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Just work stuff here. All right. All right. So Here we go. If I'm the Lions, I just kick it out of the back of the end zone. No chance of a return. And, hey, what do you know? Sometimes I get it right here. All right, 58 seconds and a timeout. Let's see what they do. All right. Dean Blandino is there. Hey, how you doing? Fourth time Lambo in all of his years. Dean Blandino. I'd like to see if they talk to him at halftime, but I'm guessing that they're going to try to not talk to him about it. I guess Dean Blandino doesn't want to talk about it because it's probably body language speaking. From what I saw earlier when they were talking to him and Brady came out and said it. He didn't like the call at all. That was terrible. All right, but anyways, get back to the game. Shotgun formation, 2 high, 1 low, 1 tight in, receiver in motion. Lions showing massive blitz. They drop out of it, go underneath, and they take him down at about the 38-yard line. 52 seconds and counting. Green Bay in hurry-up mode. Let's see if we can get a mistake out of him here. They do have James Houston and Nowaski blitzing or going after him. Do have a delayed blitz. It's picked up very well by Green Bay. Jordan Love backpedal. It's picked up by Kirby Joseph. He's going to rumble. He's going to bumble. He's going to stumble all of his way into the end zone. Jordan Love with the biggest, I got to clean it up in the air. We'll just say ill-advised pass of the year, perhaps. Second time he's put off that pass of the year. Jordan Love, it must be my groin muscle that caused me to throw that. Whatever it is, Detroit Lions, you wanted to lead at the halftime. Oh, my goodness. They're rumbling and bumbling and stumbling and trying to get Jordan Love's contract back because he just stole that money. Alex Anzalone up the middle. Jordan Love, I don't know what he's trying to do, but he clearly didn't see Kirby Joseph, and Kirby Joseph said, I got great hands. You got great hands. Maybe he's got stickum out of his hands, but he's got it. He's gone, and he's into the end zone, and he's cheering. I think he should do a Lambeau leap and say, hey, how about this, Jake from State Farm? All right. Let's see if Jake the Hitman Bates can extend this now to a 17-3 lead. It's up there, it's out there, and it's in there. With 32 seconds to go, Jordan Love strikes for the Detroit Lions. Hey, how about that? That deserves a, oh my. How about that? Jordan Love, wincing in pain, and it's hard to believe he missed, 2 or 3 games, and that's his 10th pick of the season? Oy vey, as I'd like to say. Anybody who I've ever coached probably knows what I'm saying to that. But anyways, Flathead. Woo! Did you hear me yelling from Burt, Michigan? I did, my friend. Mentally, I did. Frank the Tank. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Let's see. Hardy, can I get a woo for my call? You want a woo? I'll give you a woo. All right, and I'm back. All right. Sorry, the sound goes out if I don't play any sound on the mics for a while. Let's see, man. Cheddar, and our buddy Love. I'm down with that. Joe, nice prediction, Coach. Hey, yes, every once in a while, Dan O'Damas strikes again. Let's see, Frank the Tank. Green Bay got aggressive after the first drive, already out of their game plan. Play, gotta love this team. Love this team. I see what you did there, Tank. Troy, that's karma for Green Bay. It may be indeed. And I'm guessing, Brian Branch, we hold on and win this game. Brian Branch, man, he's going to have a victory celebration. Got a thirsty titty. I got a bit of pressure on that pick 6. 100% there. Nathaniel, Packers demoralized. Hey, and going into half when you're not getting the ball. Doug, let's see if Green Bay tries again with 32 seconds. They still have the timeout, so it's possible. But heck, man, even if you gave up a field goal here, I'll take a +7 lead, and give you back 3. So I'm actually up +4. Chew, he did it for Branch. He may have done that indeed. You know what? If you're a Madden player, if you know what I'm talking about with John Madden football, I hope Kirby Joseph gets a massive upgrade for that. RJ, what do you got? Everyone said Love would throw one, and I hope he throws another one. Great Lakes, oh boy, that NFL. Yes, they, hey, you can do what you do, but I did not think, we'll talk about it post-game. Motor City Paulie, did you hear me? Woo! From Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, all woos on 3. 1, 2, 3. Whoops! There you go. Trump's karma. Michael Anzalone caused the pressure on Buddy Love. He did. Phil Lyons probably knew that play. Maybe they did. Motor City Paulie for Branch. Yes! I'll go with that. JDC, you go, Coach. I'll rumble and bumble and stumble and have a good time doing it. Main thing, that was terrible the way they threw Brian Branch out of the game like that. Go Lions. Woo! Go Lions. I'm down. Bo Kirby has a way in Green Bay. He does, man. He does indeed. All right, so let's get back to the game, and then I'll get back to the comments section. Don't forget, halftime, I try to go rest my voice real quick, grab something to drink. All right, 32 seconds. It is now 17-3. Detroit Lions in the lead. And if I'm Dan Campbell, I'm having Bates just blast this thing through the uprights at the opposite end. Don't give him any chance for a return. This one is not going to be returned, thankfully. It's no offense, it's just with the wet grass and everything. It only takes a couple defenders, 1 or 2 defenders, to fall down to really put Green Bay in a good spot. So I'm not giving them any opportunities to return things. And yeah, just great job by Kirby Joseph. And thankfully, he was able to get it all the way into the end zone. Yeah, just throwing the dirt, start over. He didn't, and he's going to regret that one for probably the rest of the day. All right. Shotgun formation, 3 high, 1 guy in motion, 1 back to the right of Love, and 1 to the low side. Detroit appears to be prevent defense. Not much pressure, a little bit of pressure. Another dump off. It's underneath. Don't let him get out of bounds. Keep him in bounds. Well, it is 23 seconds ago, and he's about the 35-yard line. Another dump off pass from Green Bay. All right, let's see. Lions first. Kirby Joseph is Lions' first player to record a pick 6 against Green Bay since 2000. First Lions player, recorded pick 6 at Green Bay since 1976. First Lions safety to log a pick 6 at Green Bay since at least 1970. All right, Lions showing 4 going after him. Let's see, you got multiple guys up there. They're going after him. They're getting a little bit of pressure, a little bit more pressure. Another dump off pass underneath. It's going to get a first down. He's going to be tackled inbounds shy of the 50 with 13 seconds left, and Green Bay is going to be forced to use their final timeout. All right, so yeah, I was surprised the receiver didn't make a move for the sideline. Probably not the smartest move there. It is what it is. Green Bay now, hey, if they complete a pass, they're going to have to clock it and get the field goal team out there. But we'll see what shakes out here. Either that or get out of bounds, I guess. Hey, Coach, the fix is in, but the Lions are not having it. Yeah, I agree with that. Kirby Fries, 100% at Green Bay. Or, excuse me, at McDonald's, excuse me. All right, could the Lions get another pick 6 here? Or heck, just another pick. They put an extra second back on the clock. There are 14 now. Green Bay at the 48-yard line, their own side. It is a shotgun, 3 low, 1 high, 1 running back to the right side of Jordan Love. And, hey, you've got only 1 guy rushing. It is Ali McNeil. And what are we doing here? I don't like it. They don't ask. And it is a completed pass. 3, 2, 1. And it is the end of the half. So it was a completed pass, but you know what? They can't run all the way down the field to spike it in time. It is halftime. All right, so, hey, maybe Detroit outsmarted the Packers there. So, I get it. Jordan Love completed it. Got a little bit there. Hey, you baited him into a throw, and then, yes, you can see Jordan Love is hobbled a little bit there. Lions receive the second half kickoff. I'm going to go take a quick, 5 or 6 minute break. You guys can blow up the chat, and then I will be back. See you guys in about 5. I've never seen an NFL player rejected for personal foul. All right, and I'm back. All right, we're waiting for the third quarter. Let me pull up some stats and everything. Let's see how we're looking here. I'm hoping we go on about I don't know, how about a 7 or 8 minute drive to start off the third quarter and score a touchdown. That'd be phenomenal. All right, let me pull it up here. Let's see. Of course, as you guys know, it is 17-3 at the half. Green Bay 6-2. Detroit Lions 6-1. All right, let's see. We got player stats on here or not? No, I'm looking. I don't want the results by quarters. All right, here we go. First downs. 9 for Detroit Lions and 11 for Green Bay. Passes for first down. Detroit 5, Green Bay 4. Rushes for first down. It is 4-5 favoring Green Bay. Penalties for first downs. 0 for Detroit, 2 for Green Bay. Third down efficiency. Detroit 2 out of 5. Green Bay 0 for 4. Or 0 for 4. I didn't know that. Fourth down efficiency. Both teams are 1-1. Let's see total plays. 26 for Detroit, 30 for Green Bay. Total yards, 132 for Detroit. Surprisingly, well, they did get a lot on that last play there before half. 218 for the Pack. All right, the leaders. Jared Goff has a completion percentage of 91.7 for 86 yards, 1 touchdown, nothing in the negative side. Jordan Love, 58.8, 120 yards, a lot of them on that last pass with 1 pick. David Montgomery, 11 carries, 48 yards. Josh Jacobs, 10 for 89. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 4 catches for 35 yards and a score. Jalen Reed, 2 receptions, 50 yards. So there are your stats. Let's see. Laporta's got a catch for 19. Gibbs, 1 for 11. David Montgomery, 2 for 9. Patrick, 1 for 9. Allen Robinson, 1 for 2. And Brock Wright, 1 for 1. All right. Let's see. Well, you don't have to worry about any trades for defensive tackle. Well, it's not for us. All right. No, never mind. All right. Just going through NFL injury lists here of injuries, etc. And nothing that really involves us. Not going to worry about it. All right, Duke Crew, what say you? Let me get over to the comments section and see you guys. Trumps, put the pedal down and don't let up. I'm down with that 100%. Thomas, Detroit, keep running and the play action will take care of itself. Yeah, agreed with that 100%. Bo, I hear them, Hookadoo. Scott, just keep running it with Monty, mixing in some passes. If we score another TD, it might be all over for the Pack, then especially in this weather. Yeah, I would agree with that. Hookadoo, same. I want love in the game. Trump fired the dumb person responsible for branch ejection. We'll talk about that in the post-game show, 100%. Bo, if Malik was better than Love, he would be starting. I would, unless you think the coaches can't identify talent, yeah, I would say you're probably right there. But Love's not doing himself any favors. Thomas, Detroit can play outside as well as inside. They're proving that so far. All right, Hookadoo, Chicken Little is screaming right now. Maybe true. Matty B, yeah, Love is going to get benched, and that's what I don't want. Yeah, I can understand that totally. Let's see, Thomas, Detroit is kicking butt right now. Let's keep it going, lines. There we go. Trump's, let's see, excuse me, Thomas with that one, and Trump's enemy list, laughing out loud. They are I'll go with that. Scott, I wouldn't be surprised if they replaced Love in the second half. That last throw was, he was limping badly. He was, but he was also kind of jogging too after that. So we'll wait and see what shakes. Let's see, Matty B, Bobo, and Malik is better than Love. Okay. Phil, Detroit erupted at that pick. Seismic scale moved. I'll go with that. Seismic scale. There we go. Henry, man, exclamation point. I hate all these political commercials. Yeah, you've got 48 hours more of them, I would assume, and then they're probably donezo. Let's see, Bo, the sky is literally falling Green Bay on them. Okay, Thomas, that Kirby Joseph pick was absolutely awesome. You're not wrong there, man. Not wrong at all. Henry, now to just keep getting pressure and 2 more scores? Yeah, 100%. So, all right, let's talk about that real quick since we got a little bit of time here. As we reported, whatever it was, about an hour before kickoff, it does sound like there's a deal in place between the Cleveland Browns and the Detroit Lions for Zadarius Smith. Smith did not play in the second half of the Browns game. I don't know what's going on there. I haven't bothered checking the phone because I've been broadcasting, but it does sound like that even Jeremy Risman, who covers the Detroit Lions, is talking about this as well. So for those who weren't on the pregame show or watched the video earlier, Jeff Risman said on the Lions, Zadarius Smith trade rumors, it's not done as of yet, and the Lions are still not the only team efforting to get Smith. But it is safe to say the Lions are in the clubhouse leader and Smith's choice of destinations. And that does not seem to matter to the Cleveland Browns. So we have to wait and see what shakes out here. But, hey, right now all focus is on this game. Lions may not have a pass rush. They may not be great on the edge. They may not be this, that, or the other thing. But what we can say is they've got a lead in Green Bay. They've got the ball at the start of the third quarter. They come out here and score a touchdown. They can put a real big hurt on the Green Bay Packers and force Jordan Love or whoever's going to be the quarterback for the Green Bay Packers to have to throw in wet, windy, rainy conditions, which, you know what, could probably lead to a few more picks or turnovers. So, Lions in a good spot. You're halfway through this game. You're not getting a lot of pressure, and potentially with the trade deadline coming up, can you do more? All right, they're starting to roll a few things for this game, talking about this, talking about that. Talking about the game, showing Amon-Ra St. Brown's toe tag swag. Jared Goff screaming. Green Bay Packers, they're replaying that pick 6 for Kirby Joseph, and the band just stared emotionlessly, I guess you could say, on the sideline. It is 17-3. Detroit to receive the second half kickoff. Tom Brady, not the best smile there, I'm not going to lie. Kind of looks almost like he's some form of AI there. But he's talking about the Lions. He was not a fan of what happened to Ryan Branch from the whoever you're going to blame for it, the front offices in New York. So it is what it is, and I can't wait to talk about that in the postgame show. All right, so with all that being said, we got a game still to play. This game isn't over, and Coach Dan here talking, hey, Coach Speak here. Hey, if you can build a lead in half, you can lose a lead in half. So don't give up on this game is what I would say. And hopefully the Detroit Lions definitely do not do that. So keep it going. You can beat them down more this half. That's what I would say. All right. And they're lining up to kick off. Let's see what shakes out here. It's up there. It's out there. And it's going to be about a yard in. He's going to bring it out. He's at the 10. He's at the 15. He's at the 20, 25. He cuts back, and he's going to be brought down, we'll say about the 26-yard line. Dorsey, for a moment there, I thought he had a lane if he kicked it out, kicked it back in. Tom, let's see, Rinaldi is talking. Jordan Love, yep, a little limping there on the replay there. Of course, it's when he throws the big completed pass. But, yeah, they weren't going to be able to get down there in time to even clock it. So, all right. Here we go, Lions. Let's power this ball down the throat of Green Bay. And, yes, chew up that clock. You are 30 minutes from this game being over. So let's see what they do. Shotgun formation, too low. Now Goff going up under center, bringing in the tight end. He's got a power backfield. It's going to be play action out to Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's going to take it for about a 5, 10, 11-yard gain on first down. All right, and now we got Aaron Andrews talking about something. Protect Jared Goff. Yes, I like that idea. Protect the ball, protect Jared Goff, protect the weather, protect it all. You got the ball, chew up that clock. If I'm Detroit, every possession, every play, I'm taking that thing down. They're not listening to me, though. They're under center with 20 seconds left. So, all right, power formation, too high, one running back behind. It is Gibbs behind him. 10 on the play clock. And they're going to hand it off to Gibbs. Gibbs is up the middle, and he's going to maybe get a yard. Maybe a yard. It was not going to be much. He ran up the middle and did not have much to work with there. Jared Goff completing 78.3 completion percentage in first half this season. Highest in NFL. Today, 11 out of 12. I believe that was for 91.8%. All right. Under 14 minutes to go in the third quarter. It is 2nd and 9. Shotgun formation for Goff. He's got too high, one low. The low is Laporta. Green Bay crowding the line. They've got 9 guys in the box, 2 high safeties. They're going to hand it off to Gibbs. Gibbs has got a little bit of blocking here. He's going to power it forward, and he's going to be down about a half yard short of the first down. Nice pull play by the Lions. Phil, you have more, Dan, you have more energy than anyone on this app. All right, fair, it happens, man. You're announcing, you got to do stuff, right? You got to make it happen. You got to bring the energy. You got to bring the noise. So anyways, back to the game. 13 minutes and change to go. 14 on the play clock. Shotgun formation again. Too high, too low. Man, Green Bay's got 11 guys in the box. Lions going to hand it up the middle. Can Gibbs get it? I don't know, but there is a flag on the play. He did get the first down, but there is a flag, and I believe, well, we'll see what it is. We'll see what it is. All right, legal shift. So there we go. It's going to be 3rd and 6 now. Yeah, not happy with that call. But it might be accurate. I didn't see it. But all right, here we go. Here we go. 3rd and 6 for Detroit. Shotgun formation, too high, too low. St. Brown in the slot, down low. Gibbs also in there. Goff back to pass. He's facing the blitz. He's going to throw it out there, and it's not close. Khalif Raymond, closest Lion, but it was short. Goff must have been thinking one thing, but there is a flag on the play. Looks like it might be on Green Bay, so it might be a free first down for the Lions. They're talking about it. We can make a call or what? Usually if it takes this long. Holding on the defense. Automatic first down for the Lions. I like that call. Let's see if we see it on replay here. Yeah, he grabs him right at the right at it and holds him for a minute. Yeah. Yeah, he grabs the shoulder pads and basically the jersey and brings him down. And maybe that's why the pass was that short. Goff was expecting one place. Khalif Raymond going through the hold. Either way, there is 12:33 to go. Power formation too low, and one of them is Laporta. Gibbs still in. There's another tight end up top. They're going to play action pass again. Goff got all sorts of time. He's going to complete it to Sam Laporta, and he's getting about a 9-yard gain. Depends on where they mark him, of course, but I'm guessing about a 9-yard gain. Skipper was also in on that play. Dan Skipper, is he the most valuable backup, non-official tackle in all the NFL? It might be. Jared Goff last week versus Tennessee, 12 out of 15, 85 yards, 3 touchdowns. Today, 13 out of 14, 106 with 1 score. 2nd and 1 for Goff and his Detroit Lions offense. They've got a 17-3 lead, under 12 minutes to go in the third quarter. They're at the 42-yard line of Green Bay. Power formation. They're going to hand it off to Gibbs. Gibbs got a hole. He's got a big hole. He's going to go. He's going to go for 25. He's going to get down to the 25, depending on where they mark him down. He was literally a diving tackle on the ankle from being in the end zone. And that was a heck of a gain. Nice blocking on the interior push of the Detroit Lions. They caught him. They blocked him. He cut back. He cut back on again. Tim Patrick with a little nip. And if it isn't for just a shoestring tackle, yeah, well, I guess a little bit more than a shoestring. He got him in the back of the knee and brought him down. Gibbs still out there. It is now the Lions at the 24-yard line. Let's see. Shotgun formation, 3 high, 1 low with Laporta. Goff calls for it. He hands it off. It is Gibbs again. Gibbs is going to get a 3. We'll go 4-yard lane. Oh, boy. And they just walk away. Detroit Lions don't give them anything to call. I've seen this too much before in my life. It's always the second guy who gets caught. Second person that gets caught. So it was a 4-yard gain. Under 11 minutes to go in the third quarter. Lions driving the ball. 2nd and 6. 17-3. Goff and the boys now going to the line of scrimmage with 13 on the play clock. Goff making a quick line adjustment change. Power formation, 1 high, 2 low with multiple tight ends down low. It is going to be another run up the middle. Gibbs is going to kick it out. He's going to fall forward for about we'll say 3, maybe 4-yard gain, maybe 5. We'll go with 5. We'll set up a 3rd and 1, I believe, for the Detroit Lions. Gibbs 11.4 miles per hour. Average speed crossing the line of scrimmage, fastest in the NFL. NFL averages 9.9. 10 minutes and under now in this third quarter. Lions facing a 3rd and 1. All right, Goff standing up, making a line call. Shotgun formation. He's got 3 high, 1 low. The low is Tim Patrick. Gibbs is in there. Green Bay's got all 11 guys in the box, and Goff is back to pass. He's looking. He's throwing it deep down the sideline and just outside the hands of Jahmyr Gibbs, who would have had a touchdown on that grab. All right, Lions looking like they're going to go for it on 4th and 1. They appear to be going for it on 4th and 1. Caramba, I say, here I probably would kick the field goal. That's just me, though. Make it a 17-point lead, a 3 score. You've already taken 5 minutes off the clock. But Dan Campbell does not listen to me. That 4th and 1 is looking more like 4th and 2, if you ask me. Shotgun formation, 3 high, 1 low. The low is Laporta. Boy, I'd really like a pull play over the middle to Laporta. It is a running play. It is a first down. And it is a touchdown. Gibbs walks it in the end zone untouched, and he says, sayonara, Green Bay. And Lions fans everywhere are sharpening their cheddar cheesers, or whatever you want to say. They're grinding cheese in Green Bay. The Lions are literally grinding cheese in Green Bay. Matty B, woo! I'm down with that. Burger time, boom, baby. Let's see, Phil, woo! I'll go with that. Hookadoo, TD, getting real in the D, 100%, my friend. Matty B, yes. All right. Let's see. Bates getting ready to see if he can extend it to a full 21-point lead. It's up there. It's out there. It's in there. It is now 24-3 with 9:32 to go in the third quarter. Dan Campbell, does he have the biggest cojones in all the NFL? I beg the question. I ask you all, who in the NFL has bigger cojones than this coach, Dan Campbell? That is a real legit question. All right. Getting back to the comment section. Bo, silent display. I'm down with that. Let's see. Moonscar, skip Green Bay. I'm down with that. Robert, I saw Jason in the stands. Did you? Okay, that's good. And Nathaniel, it's over. It's never over until there's zeros on the clock. You know, just the coaching me, man. I don't ever want to take that foot off the gas. I don't want to let a team have an opportunity to come back. I wouldn't know. Woo! Dude Crew, 100%. Detroit Cheese Graders. Might have to put that in the thumbnail. Let's see, Thomas. That was freaking awesome. It was indeed. Scott, I love this team. Wow, I'm down with that. Phil, love me shredded shard Wisconsin cheese. Yeah, it is pretty good. Dang good. Dan got that one. Okay, Robert, I saw. Okay. Let's see, touchdown, baby. I'm down with that. All right, Scott. Woo! All right, I'll give you a woo. 1, 2, 3. I got to scroll down to it. And And now you know. All right, let's see. Bo Gibbs was drooling before he even hit the hole. That might be true. Nathaniel, we're up to score 100%, man. Get into the 50s, 50-3, 50. Man, you know what? Maybe let him have a mercy touchdown or something like that. Let's see. Brandon, coconuts. I'm down with that. Thomas, woo! I'm down. Oh, there you go. Let's see. Phil, no one can stand in front of the Lions. Let's hope not, my friend. Scott, woo! All right. Thomas, they are coconut side. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, coconuts. Yes, I got you. I'd say run the score. Hey, man, you know what? You get no complaints from me. Normally, I'm not a fan of it, but against Green Bay, I might be. All right, Woodward Sports just put it up there. Breaking news is Darius Smith to Detroit Lions trade news. Okay, so that might be the news we put up there. What was it, 2 hours ago or whatever it was, an hour before the show, something like that. So I'll worry about it later. We're in the game right now. Martin walking the dog, so keep me posted, my dudes. We're on it for you, my friend. We're keeping you up to date. Joe, they need to run up the score for Green Bay's comments there. Hey, it's something you could do for sure. Scott, if the Lions go on to win big, I don't want to hear anybody in any sports network saying the Chiefs are still number one. Lions, end of story. Yes, I agree with that. All right, they're putting Sonic and Knuckles on the scoreboard. Of the Fox, not over in Green Bay. That would just be, well, hey, there probably are a few Lions fans there. All right, Lions 9 plays, 71 yards, 521. Gibbs 15-yard touchdown run. Gibbs 51 total yards. And yes, the ball fell off the stand. Excuse me. I hope they don't have to bring somebody out to hold the ball. I'm not a fan of that. The wind is now officially moving in Green Bay. Yes, the flag is fully left to right now. So it's going to make it tough for Green Bay to throw the ball and make a comeback. Yes, and I like it when Tom Brady just said what I was going to say. Do not let up. There's the kick. It's out there. And yes, I think Dan Campbell's doing the right thing here. Don't let them have any opportunities to return a kick. Why? One or two defenders slip down on the wet grass. It's probably going to be a touchdown.
So we got clarification from the league office, and it's not about intent. They felt Branch had an opportunity to avoid. He lowered his head, led with the shoulder to the head neck area. They felt he had that option and felt it was flagrant, and that's why they ultimately decided.
All right, so on the TV, they're talking about the Branch thing. Felt he could have let up, didn't. Felt there was intent. All right, getting back to the game. Got a little bit of a delay on my screen here. So it is a shotgun, one running back, too low. They're going to run it, and he's going to get 3 yards, I believe. All right, Gibbs got 3 there. It's going to set up about a 2nd and 7. 9:20 to go in. Not Gibbs, excuse me. Jacobs is going out to the sideline, a little hobbled looking. Didn't see anything in particular on that one, but he does appear to be a little hobbled. All right, so Jacobs already has 90-plus yards. Shotgun formation, one low, trips to the high. It is a zone defense from Detroit. Pistol formation, and it's going to be another handoff here, and he's going to get about 3 yards there. Love is still your quarterback, in case you're wondering, or Green Bay's quarterback. I shouldn't say your quarterback. All right, so it's going to be a 3rd and 3, maybe 3rd and 4. They're saying 3rd and 3. It is 24-3, Detroit with a lead. 8.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Jacobs now putting on his jacket as he does seem hobbled. Detroit now out in man-to-man, D. And, James Houston is getting a lot of run, I'm noticing, this game. Lions man-to-man, single high safety. See the other safety coming up the line. I can't see the number, so I can't help you there, but it's man-to-man across the board. Lions were showing blitz. It is not a blitz. It is over the middle and incomplete. In on the hands, and get away, Roberts. Get away. Yeah, it's Jack Campbell stepping in. Keep the trash talking out of the game, because you know what? You don't want the refs having anything. Yes, Aaron Glenn doing the smart coach thing. Think. Because I'm not going to lie. I think the NFL will do everything they can to try to make this a game and make it a storyline. So don't give them anything to work with. 4th and 3. I'd be playing any kind of fake punt too. That's just me. Don't give them anything like what you saw yesterday with the Michigan Wolverines getting caught off guard. All right, the punt is up there. It's out there. Man, I'd be afraid to even try to fair catch that thing just because that thing's going to bounce so much. But, hey, good for Cleve Raymond. He's a better man than me. There is a flag on the play. 8:04 to go in the third quarter. Goff is loosening up, I guess you could say, on the sideline. Apparently, he found some gloves that really worked. I think last year, or maybe it was the year before, he used some gloves and then ended up taking off, just weren't working for him. Holding on Detroit, they're calling. Half the distance to goal line, it's all right, you know, it happens. Arnold on special teams, yes, grab the back of the jersey. Arnold gets, he hasn't been called for holding on defense, just on special teams today. All right, even if you had just, burn 2-3 minutes off the clock here, man, I am okay with that. Just keep that clock a ticking. All right, let's get back to you guys. Woodsguard, no problem. Give us more yards to take more time off the clock. Now, that is the positive way to look at it. Thomas, Lions playing great defense in the secondary. I would concur. Captain Jack doing the leadership thing there. He is, man, 100%. Woodsguard holding. Phil, flag. Yes, there was. Thomas, don't let up Lions. Keep that foot on the pedal, baby. I'll go with that. Phil, Houston balling. He, to be honest, he has played the majority of this game. So could James Houston be returning to James Houston of 2022? We'll wait and see. And if you can get him even close to that, with maybe Zadarius Smith coming over, with Levi Onwuzurike, playing less reps out there, but getting some out there, you might not be the silver rush or crush, but you know what? You're starting to get some guys out there. All right, let's see. Thomas, no. Let up Lions. Keep the foot on the pedal. I'll go with that. Moonscar, end of third. Cardinals, 24. Bears, 9. We won't see Broski Bear perhaps ever again in the chat if this continues. So just a thought there. We may all have to do a moment of silence in the postgame show for Broski Bear. All right, Great Lakes State Lions stomping the NFC North today. Second place, please. I'll go with that. Phil Campbell is a great linebacker quietly. Yes, he's doing a lot of things. Again, I don't think he's elite yet, but he's definitely playing pretty dang good. Dean, talk the party line. There we go. Phil, Jacobs limping off. I did see that. All right, had to clear my throat. All right, JDC, tick, tick, tick. Yeah, more than anything right now, ball security and milking that time off the clock. Let's see, Thomas, that last call, Allen Lions was BS. Yeah, against the Lions was, it is what it is, man. I mean, it happens. Arnold pisses me off, upsets you, Ryan. I get it, man, but he's just a rookie, man. He is, and he's going to have to learn to use his hands a whole lot less. Green Bay, moldy in the rain. Yeah, moldy in the rain indeed. Thomas, that call was not great. Let's see, Phil. Could he be going to Cleveland, Houston, that is? I would think if that was the case, they would get him off the field just because if he gets hurt, then there's no trade. So that's just my guess. All right, let's get back to it. Lions at the 6-yard line. Monty is in. Power formation. Split receivers. One high, one low. Laporta is low. Oh, and Goff is going to pass. And he's going to complete it. Tim Patrick, who's going to fall forward. Well, okay, they're going to mark him forward for about a 3-yard gain. And again, you get first downs, that's great. Chew up more clock, but more than anything, just try to keep that clock a chewing. You've now exhausted half of the third quarter. So there are roughly 22 minutes left in this game. And I'm doing the math in my head, close to 23, but we'll say 22. It is 2nd and 7. 2 high receivers, 1 low tight end. Actually, check that, 2 low tight ends. St. Brown in motion. And the Lions are going to hand it off to D. Monty. Monty is going to get back to the line of scrimmage and fall forward for about a yard. That's going to set up a 3rd and 6. Best start through 7 games for the Detroit Lions. And it's 1954. Started 6-1. Lost in the NFL Championship game. 56. Started 6-1. Finished 9-3. And then 6-1 this year. Led the NFL in points per game in 2024. 3rd and 6. What does the Dan Campbell do here? They show shotgun formation. 2 high, 2 low, 1 running back. Packers showing zone defense. Delayed blitz looking. They're going to send 5. They back out. It's just 4. And Goff throws it, completes it, I think, to St. Brown. But he's going to be about a yard short of the first down. That's all right. That's all right. You keep the clock moving. You got a little yards for your punter to work with and your special teams. That's all right. Make every second get burned by you and them. There are 21 minutes left in this game. It is 4th and 1. And it looks like Malik Willis might be coming in for the Pack. It's a low snap. Fox gets it. He punts it. It's a boomer. Lions special teams. He's going to, he fair caught it? Wow. All right. He fair caught it at the 25-yard line. I'd say that's a pretty dang good punt and coverage by the Detroit Lions special teams. 5:57 to go in the third quarter. Hey, well, all right. All right. It looks like maybe, I see Jordan Love coming on the field, but Malik Willis was warming up on the sideline. So I guess we'll go with Jordan Love's on the game. All right. Let's get to the comment section real quick. Link coming in, maybe, but I just saw Jordan Love run on the field, so that's why I'm confused too there, Phil. Fox has the boot. He does indeed. Thomas, find a Lions, keep the drive line, find the lines. All right, we'll go with that. Bo, I know, right, Phil? Phil, maybe, but he would not be playing if he was traded. Correct, yeah. If Houston wouldn't be in the game at this point if he was going to be a part of the traded piece. Phil, hey, that looked like a power forward. He slammed him down, a personal foul. Yeah, he slammed down. Yeah, got to get the rest of the call, though. That's the hard part. Great Lakes State guy. Houston is probably part of that trade, unfortunately. Yeah, if he was, we wouldn't be seeing him this second half or maybe even in the game. Martin, the Green Bay cheese is looking very blue out there today. Maybe indeed. Love it when he says tick, tick, tick. I'll go with that. Phil, Malik had his helmet on warming up. He did indeed. Scott, Jack Fox, unsung hero of the game. My God, what a leg. What a leg and a grin. It's just a little surprise there that the Green Bay guy fair caught it. Doug, he's only warming one more drive for number 10. Maybe indeed. Malik had his, agreed. Okay. Day, it's nice of them to let Jordan Love come back for a pick six curtain call. I hope he doesn't know it. That would be phenomenal. This game would be over at that point, I think. Fox is a golden god. I'll go with that. Let's see. Looks like Willis might be going in. Maybe. We'll see. Go for Dan Stewart. All right. We'll go with that. All right. So we'll go with all of that. All right. Phil, Jack Fox, best athlete on the team. He's a pretty dang good athlete. I agree with that. Doug, how about another pick six? That would be great. Houston, not eager for Detroit. Well, maybe. All right. Either way, though, he's out there. He's playing. Let's see what the Lions do here on defense. If they can just force Green Bay to another 3-and-out or even hold them to a field goal. And in the NFL now, you can't do onside kicks to the fourth quarter. So that's another thing aiding the Detroit Lions. And I do suspect Green Bay will be going for them, especially with the wet conditions. Why wouldn't you? Slippery thing. All right, shotgun formation from the 25-yard line. Too high, too low for Jordan Love, who's got one running back to his right side. Lions showing zone. They show blitz. They're coming in on the blitz. He's got way too much time on a blitz. He's caught it. And about a 5-yard gain. Maybe a 4-yard gain. 4-yard gain. Terrion Arnold on the coverage there. Under 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. 2nd and 6. And hey, Green Bay is going to have to probably start trying to throw the ball a little bit more. Green Bay is also going to have to start hurrying a little bit more, I would think. You're down 21, and in these conditions, probably not ideal. But you know what? Green Bay, take all the time you need. Take a couple delay of games. Lions showing another zone D. Green Bay in another shotgun, too low, one high. Guy in motion. Looks like Arnold set to pick him up. And Love's got way too much time. He's going to throw it deep over the middle, and it is caught. A big catch there for about 25 yards. Maybe a little bit more. Way too much time there for Jordan Love. And he diced up the zone defense. Houston dropped out, then went in. I'm not sure what the point is there, but must have been asked to do so. Oh, I see. He was chip blocked by the tight end. Okay. Joseph in coverage, replacement for Brian Branch, and he got beat there. Brandon Joseph, that is. All right, under 5 to go in the third quarter. At the 38-yard line, it is caught. A shoestring catch by the Dobbs there. Lions playing safe coverage and letting basically Green Bay take these shots here. I'm not a fan of that. It's not the fourth quarter. It is the third quarter, and there's too much time, in my opinion, for that. We need to get the rush going on Love. I agree with that, Thomas. Phil, it's really wet out there. Just started raining in Traverse City. Okay. James Houston still in there. Same with Nowosky, pistol formation, one high, one low wide receiver, one running back, tight end is in tight. Detroit appears to be in zone coverage. It is run up the middle, and it is going to get about a 2-yard gain. There's the whistles. All right, 2-yard gain. Under 4 minutes to go in this quarter. All right. They're showing a highlight of the Rams scoring a touchdown, cutting it to 13-10 in the third quarter. I hope the Rams don't make the playoffs because, no offense, I don't want to face them. You know, I'm just over the Stafford against Detroit thing. That's just me, though. All right, 24-3. The rain really starting to look like it's coming down in Green Bay. 3rd and 1 for Green Bay. 3:33 left in the third quarter. Packers are down 21 points and coming out. James Houston getting a ton of rush this game, or a ton of goal this game. Shotgun formation. It is low snap, but he catches it. And James Houston nearly got him. Fell down on the play. Nearly got him, though. And he is in. Aaron Glenn does not agree with that. Let's see it on replay. Ooh, I think he's in, yeah. They're not going to let him review it. They're going to quick snap it, but there is a challenge on the play. With 3:05 left, I think he was in, but it was very close. James Houston nearly got the sack, dove to make it, just missed him. Jordan Love just got out of the way. Let's see the replay again. Yeah, I don't see enough to overturn it. That would be my thing. So I think the Lions are going to lose that one. But they'll take a look, and we'll be right back after this commercial break. All right, Detroit, let's see if we can get a stop. Phil, so far, Phil, they scored 3 points, man. This is true. Moonscar, don't challenge. Too late at this point. Phil, media freaking out about getting an edge, but we can beat one if the best teams in the league. But we can be 100%. Thomas, the secondary needs to stand tall. Let's go Lions. Doug, 1 sack to shake it up. That would be nice. Let's see, Scott, he had all day there. Come on, Brad, address this, please. Thomas, we need to get the rush going on Love. I would concur. Phil, it's really wet out there. Just started raining in Traverse City. Okay, so I'm all caught up there. You know, hey, Lions are going to do what they're going to do. Doug, 1 big sack, fumble, or interception. That'd be great if we get another turnover here. Sanders, that could cost us. It might. Let's see. There's 18 minutes and 30. 18 minutes and a few seconds left in this game. So even if Green Bay scores here, Lions, man, if you can take it down to the fourth quarter, you know, I hope we can keep them to a field goal. Let's see, Phil, they scored. Yeah, we'll go with that. Troy, we are playing to get out of a game, not finish it. I would agree. You got to play more assertive and aggressive, but you are forcing Green Bay to eat up some clock here. I guess that would be the positive there. Scott, Love has too much time. Get in his kitchen. Yeah, they're trying, man. Sanders that could cost us. Doug, 1 big say. Okay, I'm all caught up there. Hookadoo, that wasn't a wise challenge. It is what it is, man. Let's see, Scott, I think Campbell made that challenge just to give the defense a breather. Could be that indeed. Bird time. Love has all day. We need help. Well, let's see what happens. We've got a couple more days until the trade deadline. All right. And we've got a couple more ads playing. This is a long time out. Real long time out. All right, Bird time. Love has all day. Yeah, I'll agree with that. Okay, so defense is definitely getting a little bit of a breather. So let's see what shakes out here. We should be coming out of the commercial break fairly quickly here. Instead, there's another commercial. Well, who knew? All right. By the way, while we got a free moment, if you haven't yet subscribed to Lions Talk Live, please consider doing so. Also, if you would be so kind, hit that thumbs up button, that like button. If you would, it helps the channel out a ton. All right. So it is a catch on the field. Not much room for error, but it is what it is. All right, 1st and 10 for Green Bay. It is 3:05 left in the third. 24-3 Lions. Shotgun, twin backfield for them. 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, and they're going to do a play action pass. Love's throwing it underneath to a tight end who's going to catch it for a first down a little bit more. He's going to be down to about the 13-yard line. Kraft got free, caught it, and yes, indeed, another first down. Detroit Lions really need to try to get a stop here. I think Lions fans everywhere do not want to see a touchdown here. Field goal good, but I'm guessing no matter what, Green Bay's going for it on 4th down if they get into that situation, unless it's like 4th and, really long. 1st and 10, 2 minutes, 35 seconds left. Pistol formation, 3 low, 1 high. Lions appear to be in man-to-man. Kirby playing one of the men, I should say. 1 high single safety, and it is the other Joseph. Kirby Joseph has come up to play the Brian Branch role. Love back to pass. He's got all sorts of time. He's going underneath, and he finds the dirt. Anzalone was on him. Anzalone talking, and it is 2nd and 10. 2:17 to go in the third quarter still. 17 minutes and 17 seconds left in this game. And yes, the rain is all over the glasses of Aaron Glenn. Can Detroit's defense hold him to a field goal at best here? That would be great. Pick 6, I'll go with that, Phil. Even better. Just a turnover, anything that just allows you to get the ball. All right, pistol formation, 3 low, 1 high, 1 running back to Love's right side. He's sending a man in motion, and it is a fumble. It is a loose ball. It is picked up by the running back. He's gonna get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he's gonna lose 1 yard. So it is what it is. They lost the yard. It could have been a ton of yards, but instead it is what it is. Lions now forced them into a 3rd and long. The wet ball went through Jordan Love's hands. And, man, the Green Bay Packers dodged a bullet there. I think that is safe to say. So, Robertson, man, what kind of tackle attempt was that? It's like he threw his forearm at the guy. 3rd and 10. So they say no gain on the play. Trips to the high. Well, you got a tight end and running back low for Jordan Love, who's in the shotgun. Detroit in a zone coverage. Green Bay motioning. Delayed blitz out of Detroit. And, hey, we're going to get a sack. I think another fumbled snap for Jordan Love. And was that Trevor Nowaski with the sack? I think it was. And if it is so, this kid has got to be the luckiest kid ever. He's always in the right place at the right time. It is another fumbled snap. Jordan Love falls on it. And, hey, we'll see. Can anybody identify on the replay if that was Nowaski? It is Nowaski. Okay, I see the replay there. All right, 1 minute to go. Let's see. Jordan Love and the boys took it down to under a minute to go. They're going to get a field goal try here. And let's see if he can blow this one. This would be great if he can miss this. It's up there. It's out there. Unfortunately, it's right down the middle. In Green Bay 6, Lions 24 with basically 16 minutes left in this game. GVSU is in the house. That is his 3rd sack of the season, and he's got a pick. This kid is just always in the right place at the right time. Anymore, their center is misfiring. Hey, good for them, man. Good for them. One of the best quotes I ever heard in all of life is from Napoleon Bonaparte. When your enemies are making mistakes, don't interrupt them. RJ, 24-6. I'm down with that. Henry, their center is misfiring. I got that one. Okay, my bad. I'll take that as a win. How about all of you folks? Yes, 100%. You held them to a field goal, and they burned up a lot of clock for you. So there's that. Lions Talk Live, fam. When it rains, it pours, and it is raining all over the place out there. Let's see, Phil, we win, held them to 3. Yes, it is a win for the D. 100%. They're using a backup center. Good for them. Hopefully they can find a backup to the backup. RJ gonna get harder to score. 100%. Just chew up that clock. If somehow you can power forward to burn 7 minutes off here, this game's, I think, effectively over. Doug, let's see. If we can drive down the field, it's over 100%. Bo, Moonscar, my feelings as well. I want to know, Coach, what's up with the Gamecast? What do you mean what's up with it? I guess I don't know. You're going to have to let me know. I'm Gamecasting right now, so I would think it's going pretty well, but let me know what you mean by that. I wouldn't know. Let's see, Phil, such an excitable guy. Lions Talk Live fans, 7-1. I'm down with that. Field goal, good stop for the Lions. Would love it, and you got it. Sanders, that was best scenario. I would agree. Let's see, Moonscar, Cardinals 27, Bears 9. Cardinals with the ball again. Hey, gotta like that, man. Beat them down. JDC, no Lambo leaps, none today so far. Let's see, Ryan, need to put the icing on the cake. I would like that. Dan will need cough drop. Yeah, maybe, man. Brian, our team is the stuff. I would agree, the stuff of legends. Hookadoo, one more TD, Moonscar. I'll be good. I'll go with that. So, all right. Just so you guys know, during some of these, I'm going to have to start working on the post-game show. Hopefully, you guys will all come over to it. And let's see. I don't even know what to call it just yet, so we'll just put in some basic stuff here. Let's see. So you guys get to listen to me while I make the post-game Show with an exclamation point. Got to always throw on the exclamation point. Who doesn't like a good exclamation point? All right. A couple of those. A few of these. More of these. All right. And a couple of these. All right. Getting back to the kickoff. And don't forget with the new onside kick, Green Bay can't even do an onside kick attempt until the fourth quarter. And then they do have to announce it, too. I'm not a big fan of that, but they didn't ask me when they made the new rules. Okay. What's going on here? What's going on? All right. What is going on here? All right. We got stuff happening all over the place. We got things on top of things happening. What is happening? What is shaking? What is big? Hey, there we go. Got something fixed there. All right. Let me trim this up here. They don't want that. All right. See the struggles of being a YouTuber. All right. Something is not going well here. All right. There we go. All right. All right. The kick is up. And it's out there, and it's going to be playable for the Lions. He's going to catch it about the 3-yard line. He's out to the 20. He's out to the 25. He's out to the 30. He's out to the 35. He's up to about the 39-yard line is Isaiah Williams. And Isaiah Williams got his NFL debut last week, coming in here and making a few plays right off the bat. The undrafted rookie. Jared Goff apparently can play not just indoors, but outdoors as well. We'll have to talk about that in the postgame show as well. All right, so getting back to this. All right. Out to in, out to in. They're talking about all sorts of things. Tom Brady showing his prowess there. All right, shotgun formation for Jared Goff and the boys. 42 seconds to go in the third quarter. Changing the play to a power formation. 2 low to the screen, 2 back formation. Green Bay with everybody in the box. And the Lions are going to lose about a yard on the play. But you know what? The clock is your friend. That's going to end the third quarter unless the Detroit decides to go for it again this quarter. I would think not. Take it down. Milk every second off the clock. All right. All right. So let me keep working on this stuff here. All right. All right. So, all right. Getting back to the game. I'll work it down during commercials. And yes, this will take it down to the start of the fourth quarter. There are 15 minutes left in this game. Detroit with a 18-point lead. Lions fans everywhere rejoicing. Green Bay is going to send the house on every play. And hey, good for them. Keep that clock ticking, Detroit. All right. So I'll keep working on the post-game show stuff. Hopefully you guys don't mind too much. And I'm going to have to clip some things up here. Trying to also find out some other stuff here for us. I think got to put the bite kneecaps thing there for Dan Campbell and the guys. I've kind of already used that a little bit. But anytime I can, I love putting that one in there. All right. Should we put the crying Jordan in there? Although I kind of had that in the pregame show, so probably don't want to use that one again. All right. So we'll put, let's see. Let's put that one out there. Okay. Can we get that? There we go. Got that one. All right. Man, we're loading slow here. So here's what it is. Got to overcome the issues with the lag a little bit. All right. Who are we going to put in there? Let's see if we can put in somebody else there. How about a cheering Goff? How about that? How about cheering Lions? How about cheering everybody? How about cheering Carlton Davis? How about cheering Arnold? We'll just put in a lot of guys cheering. How about that for the postgame show? Because it's going to be hard to find fault with this one if everything holds the way it's going. And right now, it's going pretty good for Detroit. All right, wouldn't want to be the cleaning guy on the Lions staff for this one because you know what? Those uniforms, they're going to be a little chewed up looking. So it is what it is. Lions are fighting through uniform issues as far as dirt all over them, and they'll go from there. All right. All right. I'll be okay when these commercials are gone, too. I know some of you guys have already talked about that. But, bans and everything. Ban this, ban that. Ban Green Bay right now. Ban the NFL from throwing out Brian Branch. I don't know, man. To me, that is such a bad call because, again, now every official, that is your baseline. You've got to go ahead and make calls that are similar to that in order to have consistency. Me and all the years I've coached in whatever sport it is, I don't care what the call is as long as you are consistent with it. If you called it all game one way, then that's fine with me. And it's something at the NFL or college level where you develop baselines. The officials are all taught to call, and hey, this is how we want to interpret the rule. So if you're saying that's your interpretation of the rule, and that's coming from the NFL offices, man, you just put every official on notice. This is the only way we're going to accept these calls. And I just think, again, it is a bad precedent. So, all right. 15 minutes ago, it is 2nd and 11, and it is the start of the fourth quarter. 15 minutes on the clock. I'll come back to making the thumbnail, post-game show thumbnail, the next stoppage and play, or whatever I want to say, commercial. All right. Just keep on going after him, Detroit. I mean, I might be too conservative, but hey, I'm just going to keep running it at him. Gibbs in there. Goff in shotgun, too high, too low, and it is another run play. It's a pull play. It's not going to be much. It's going to be about a yard gain, maybe 2 yards since I guess they were down 1. But it's going to set up a third down, 3rd and long. And again, if it's me, I'd probably go 4 receivers, well, with one of them being Laporta, and just run the ball again. 3rd and 10, under 15 to go. In fact, it is 14:37 to go in this game. Goff and the boys backing up here. See if they can do something here. Goff sends Robinson in motion. He's got, Allen's got quite a bit in today. Frank Ragnow made a line adjustment there, did it behind his back to Goff. Goff seen it. Packers showing blitz. They are blitzing. Goff back there. He's looking, and he throws it into, unfortunately, the dirt. Miscommunication between multiple Lions receivers there, and unfortunately stops the clock with 14:14 to go. Goff had time. Lions picked up the blitz, but unfortunately, Goff could not complete the pass. So yeah, unfortunately, one receiver cut in, another receiver did not cut out, and miscommunication there. Not everybody on the same page there. But, in a day that's mostly gone the Lions' way, if that's your worst complaint of the day, you're probably okay. Jack Fox at the 39-yard line of Detroit. Looks like Green Bay is bringing it after it. And that punt is up there. It's out there. It's another good one. What do you expect from Jack Fox? And it is going to be a fair catch at about the 16-yard line with 14 and 7 seconds left. Detroit holding on to an 18-point lead. And we're going to have another quick commercial break from Fox. All right. I should probably put Jack Fox in the one day in these at some point. All right. So in the post-game show, because he is a weapon for the Lions. All right. Let's see. Who else can we put in there? Somebody we haven't put in a while. I don't know. You know what? I'll probably get some flack from some of you guys about this, but I'm probably going to put James Houston in there. We'll see. Of course, I can always make adjustments to this as the game progresses if need be. But, as you guys probably know, I like James Houston. All right. Let's see. Finish up some stuff here. All right. And I'm about over these commercials. All right. Maybe I will put the crying Jordan in the thumbnail too, just towards the bottom of the screen. Let's see if I can locate that. I think I already deleted it from earlier, but maybe I can find it again. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get this done so I can just focus on the game and, get back to just calling things. The downside of doing these live game casts or whatever is that I can't always do everything at the same time. So, all right. Where am I going to put that? Move that there. Let's put. All right. Almost got that. All right. There we go. There we go. All right. There we go. All right. I think I'm mostly done with it now. Mostly. Unless something, really strange happens the rest of the game and forces me to change the thumbnail, we'll go with that. All right. Back to the comments section since we got a second. All right. JDC, all the Lions will get we're sorry, NFL down thumb. Yeah. Giving defense more reps. I will agree with that. Phil, more video stew. All right. Sanders, sitting on a lead. We are doing that. 18-point lead with 14 minutes to go. Excuse me. Sorry, I get dry throat a lot, guys. So that you guys often hear me on the show, have to clear my throat. That's why I can drink all the water in the world and still just get so much dry throat. All right, let's see, Robert, keep the pedal to the metal. I'll go with that. Phil, hey, man, I believe Houston just needs to play just as any young player. I'll go with that. Yeah, he's only in his, third year. All right, Jordan Love's in there. You do have shotgun formation, 2 low, 1 high, also with the tight end. Running back to Love's right side. Lions showing a ton of guys in the box. They're going to, Houston got pressure in there. Not enough, though, to bring him down, and it is completion. The other Joseph, Brandon Joseph, brings him down after about a 15-yard gain. Under 14 minutes to go. James Houston with another pressure, though. He is getting in there a little bit today. Jordan Love made a play there, though. Terrion Arnold got beat on the coverage. 13:44 to go. If Lions can get another stop here or even hold them to a field goal, I'm feeling pretty good about this thing. All right, Green Bay at the 31-yard line, their own, going to under center formation, power formation, 2 high, 1 low with 1 running back. Lions showing zone coverage. And Jordan Love, yes, there was a false start on Green Bay. I was wondering if they were going to call it. All right, back them up 5, make it 1st and 15 with 13 and basically a half minutes to go. Zach Tom with it. And, yes, all right, we'll see what's going on there. So they're showing a little bit of stuff on the sideline of the Detroit Lions, trying to keep all their coaching materials dry. And I'll say this, James Houston, he has played the vast majority of this game. That could be a sign for the Detroit Lions that they're willing to do a little bit more with him. All right, Lions in their zone coverage. Green Bay now at the 26-yard line, their own. Woof. Only 1 high safety for Lions. Shotgun formation, man in motion. You know, hey, Lions coming. You got a little bit of pressure on Love. He's throwing it up there. It's out there. It is incomplete. Thankfully, incomplete. But yes, Carlton Davis on the coverage. It's not a bad throw, just a little out of bounds on it. And Carlton Davis gets in there. Green Bay fans will not be happy with that one. They're going to claim pass interference, but you know what? You're not going to get everything. You've already got the Brian Branch out of the game on we'll just say not a great call. But yes, his feet did land in out of bounds. 2nd and 15, 13-19 to go in this game. All right, pistol formation for Green Bay. Houston now at the bottom of the screen. Man in motion, 2 high. Lions in man-to-man. Play action pass. Lee McNeil looks like he's getting held there. Lee McNeil gets a hit on the guy, and it is an incomplete pass, 2 high. Incomplete. He had a guy open, but overthrew him. Part of that is a Lee McNeil got to Jordan Love and got a good hit on him. It is now 3rd and 15 with 13 left in the game. Robertson in coverage. Watson beat him, but the ball is just flat out thrown too high. And the other part is, too, Lee McNeil is bearing down on him. Jordan Love did not have any more time to wait. If he held on for a half second longer, that would have probably either been an interception or a sack. All right, empty backfield for the Pack. Jordan Love back there. He's got 2 high plus a tight end, 2 low. One of them is a tight end. Extra blockers in for Green Bay. A little bit of a dump-off pass underneath. He's going to be tripped up and, brought down short of the line of game. This will be interesting what Green Bay is going to do here. It is going to be 4th down and I believe about 6. But given the score, I think they've got to go for it. Yeah, they're saying 4th and 5, 24-6. Shotgun formation, 1 running back in, 2 low, 1 high. Lions get a stop here. I think that's game because they're going to be in scoring position, basically. Green Bay, Love making a change at the line. He's reading something. You got Houston low. I can't tell. I think that's Nowosky up high. Plus, you got Levi in the middle, along with somebody else. I can't see who the other one is. It isn't Lee McNeil. Houston pushes the pocket, pushes the tackle. You got one-on-one coverage, and it is a completed pass, a back-shoulder pass on Amik Robinson. A hell of a throw, hell of a catch. I'm not going to lie. Robinson in coverage. He's got one-on-one. He's saying the ball hit the ground. I don't think so. I don't see it here. But, hey, that's just a hell of a catch and a hell of a throw. They're not going to let it get reviewed. Big gain for the Packers on 4th down, and it is another fumbled snap. Jordan Love is going to take the sack. And I don't know who you give it to there. Maybe Anzalone, maybe Jack Campbell, maybe they split it. Either way, there's under 12 minutes to go and ticking. It is now going to be 2nd and about 12 for Green Bay. 2nd and 11, they're going to mark it. So, Lions getting some sacks, not the most traditional of ways. And let's see, pistol formation, I believe. Let's see if they back out so we can see it. Shotgun formation, 3 high, 1 low with a running back. Lions backed off in zone coverage, it looks like. Trips formation, Jordan Love's got all sorts of time. He's going to throw it out there. He completes it there. Guy falls down there, Kirby Joseph. It was just not getting any pressure on him, and he's dicing up this zone coverage on that play. It'll be another first down for Green Bay. Excuse me. All right, at the 18-yard line, there is 11 minutes to go in this game. Looks like man-to-man from Detroit this time. Shotgun, they're going to hand it off up the middle, and he's going to go forward for about a 5, 6, 7, 9 yards, maybe a 10-yard gain, depending on where they drop him. Caught Detroit out of position on that one. Green Bay in hurry-up mode. Arnold needs a rest. He took a shot on that one, and it looks like it is his right arm or elbow. Lions got to stop here. I think this game is over, but they got to get that stop. Green Bay in plus territory in the red zone. Keep the clock moving. Yeah, that would be good. And a stop for the injury. Why, says Matty B? Why what? Davis, why is he hurt? I don't know. I don't know. He's saying it's his shoulder. All right. OMG, says Matty B. All right. Insane catch. It was. CD3 hurt. I would agree. He's hurt. So I think he probably on the tackle, probably hit him with the shoulder. He's probably going to be out of play. Doesn't seem to be going to the tent. Although they're going to take him back, I guess, now. All right, my bad. All right, 10-30 and counting. Green Bay in pistol. They can get a first down here with about another yard. Jordan Love is now 19 out of 13. Man-to-man, no pass rush. He's got all sorts of time. He's shaking. He's baking. He dodges one sack attempt. He dodges a second sack attempt. And nearly throws another stupid interception. I would have been okay with it. Unfortunately, the Lions can't hold on. Boy, Jordan Love, man, I hope he could have thrown that interception. Lions had a couple opportunities there to get the sack. Didn't. Give credit to the Lions secondary that held up there. Levi Onwuzurike nearly gets him. Jordan Love just panic throws it, and man, he is literally half a foot from throwing another interception there. Would have been a pick six, but it would have been a pick that ended the game. 10-12 to go, 3rd and 1. Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers trying to come back against the Lions, who hold an 18-point lead. Sending the man in motion. Jordan Love, play action pass. He's got time. He's rolling out. He throws it in the end zone, and it's dropped. It is a wide open pass, thrown a little behind the receiver, and it is dropped. 4th and 1. A little behind him. Catchable, I think. Let's see it on the replay if it was or wasn't. It's up there. It's out there. And probably could have caught it, but yes, with the wet ball, as Tom Brady's talking about, that is not an easy catch by any stretch. All right, let's see what the Lions can do here. Can you hold them? Or is Green Bay kicking the field goal? Green Bay calling a timeout. They're going to want to talk about it, and I don't blame them. Green Bay burns a valuable timeout in this scenario. I'm going to guess Green Bay is going to do some sort of play action rollout to one side of the field with Love or whoever the quarterback may be at that situation. Lions are going to try to sell out up the middle to stop it and put everybody in isolated man-to-man coverage on the sidelines, whichever way he rolls. If I'm Love and I'm Green Bay, I'm having him roll out to the right because that, he's a right-handed quarterback. You don't want to have him throwing across his body. Kevin Burkhardt and Tom Brady calling it. Tom Brady, in case you didn't know, he is a 7-time Super Bowl champion, and it seems like they show that every time he's up there. All right, back to the game. 10 minutes, 7 seconds to go. Lions get a stop here. This game, I believe, is over. All right, we got a shotgun formation, power formation, man in motion, Lions and man-to-man. It is a run up the middle, and he didn't get it. I don't think he made it. I think he's short of the line of gain, and the field judge shows he's short of the line of gain. The Lions have stopped him, and I believe that will be, unless the Lions just do something stupid, that will be the game. Just run it 3 times if you have to. Burn some more time. I don't think he got it. Not from where they're marking it, not where the lines are on the field. Now, of course, we need to keep in mind, the lines aren't official. So, I thought for sure they would do play action rollout and get everybody isolated for Jordan Love to throw to, or Malik Willis, whoever it was going to be. But if it is what it is Detroit's ball, Lions ball, game. Hey, you got 10 minutes to go. Even if you only burn 3 minutes off here, which is by going, 3 and out, or run, and then a punt. Boy, Green Bay, you got 7 minutes, and you've got to make up 18 points. Yeah, that's going to be tough. Oh, yeah. I mean, we can all say what we want about the defense, but the defense has come up with some big plays. Green Bay turned it over on downs. Thank you for that, Hookadoo. Let's go, Matty B. 100%, my friend. Matty B, stop, question mark. I'll go with that. Jab. Yeah, Houston is a joke. Gives up on plays. He's been out there a lot today, man. He's been out there a lot. So they don't seem to be taking him out a whole lot, I'm going to say. Doug, I still like our situation better. Okay. Matty B, they are going to go for first down. They did. Trevor got the pressure. He did. Bo, Houston kept his containment lane. He did indeed. Doug, Rain, there's a whole lot to be found today. See, Doug, they still have to score 3 times and get the ball twice. Houston is a joke. What is he doing out there? I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't remember that many plays. He's had some good plays and some bad plays. I'll go with that. Let's see. Henry, good. Green Bay will challenge the spot probably, but it's in such a pile. It's going to be hard to overturn it if that's what the call on the field was. And if they do and they get it wrong, they just burn another timeout in a dead ball situation, so you don't even preserve any clock. Bo, turnover on downs, such a Duke Crew defense. I'm down with that. Martin, Hex to the yes. I'll go with that. Let's see, Doug, let's go. Dennis, let's go. Doug, they need perfection, and they played not. I'll go with that. Let's see, go back to the bottom of the screen, Scott. Let's get a TD now and put the nail in the coffin. Hey, man, anything you can, man. If you could add points here, that just makes it really unlikely for Green Bay to come back. Hey, man, we nationwide. I'm down with that. Doug, still 24-6 clock ticking. Yeah, well, once you run a play here, it will be. All right, back to it. No TT for Green Bay. I'll go with that, Nathaniel. All right, let's see the replay. I mean, but at least where I saw him, I try to be as non-partisan as I can be. Nowitzki wraps up from the hip, and where he's laying down, he's not the line of gain. And yes, it's history now once this snap happens. Lions gonna pitch it out. Gibbs got it. He's got for a second he had a hole. Instead, he's going to fall forward, push forward for 2 yards. All right. So they're going over the Green Bay miscues. 1, you got a missed field goal. 2, you got the pick 6, which, I mean, that does gravely change this game. But I'm down with it. The fumbles, Nowitzki did get that sack. It is what it is, man. Hey, you're going to look at the stat sheet and say, man, Lions got like 2 or 3 sacks today. What are you guys complaining about? All right, 9.5 minutes to go. It is 2nd and 7. I doubt they put the ball in the air. They don't ask me, though. It is going to be another handoff to Gibbs. Gibbs up the middle for about another 2, maybe 2.5 yard gain. People talking about people's mamas. People talking about who they're ordering food from today. And it is now 9 minutes and 12 seconds to go. 3rd down for the Detroit Lions. Just keep the clock ticking. Do not put the ball in the air. That's what I would do. 3 incompletions today for Detroit. 0 drops, 0 turnovers. Green Bay, 13 incompletions, 6 drops, 1 turnover. You want to talk about the game? That's it right there. Goff in a shotgun formation with Gibbs. 3 high, 1 low. See, Green Bay's got all 11 dudes up in the box. Putting St. Brown in motion. It is a pass. I don't like it. They didn't ask me. It is a first down completion to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And Detroit really now in a great situation to just burn more and more time. All right, they're showing the Jags versus Philly. Philly throws it down the field, and one heck of a grab by some dude. I think that might be Brown for them, and it is a touchdown. And, yeah, I don't think the Jags are winning this one. That's my expert opinion there. Yards don't mean stuff. Points are what count, 100%. Clutch, I'll go with that. All right, so the next time out, I got to clip the post-game show. Hope you guys all come over to it. All right, power formation, 2 high, 1 low. They're going to trickeration play, and the trickeration play is going to result in a negative about 12-yard gain for Khalif Raymond. Nobody was biting on it. Nobody was going for it. And you know what? No matter, you're keeping the clock ticking. Under 8 minutes now. Trying to see what they were trying to set up here. Yep, Goff didn't block anybody, nor should he. You don't want him risking getting anything. I don't want, 2nd and 21. But you know what? Just run it on the next 2 downs. You've taken enough time off the clock. Don't throw the ball. Please don't throw the ball. Just hand it off. Burn all that clock you can. Yeah, they're going to throw the ball. They ain't listening to me. Goff's rolling. Yeah. And he just throws away. Oof. Yeah. All right. Well, again, they didn't listen to me. So 3rd and 21. But yeah. I'm different here. I would have ran it, and I would have ran it on 3rd down. But again, Lions, they don't listen to me. So, oh man, yeah, don't let at this point, man. I'm just milking that clock, make it as impossible for you to come back as possible as I can. Empty backfield, they're going to throw it again. All right, 4 down linemen for Green Bay. A lot of receivers out there for Troy. Amon is isolated on your high side. They're going to dump it off to Cleve Raymond, so it's more or less a handoff. He's got a few yards. He's got a bunch of yards. He's got about 12 yards, and he's going to be taken down around the 21-yard line. So it will be under 7 minutes to go when this punt happens, and Detroit in a good situation here. Jack Fox, if he can boom another one, you're in a real good spot here for the Detroit Lions. All right, under 7 minutes to go. Dan Campbell, Coach of the Year, I'll go with that. Nathaniel Sanders, so much for keeping the clock running. And at least it's running now. I guess, aiming for his ankles, maybe. Don't understand that call either. Me either. The last two, before the pass to Cleve Raymond, something like that I get. But the other one's not so much, unless you're trying to set up something for the future, maybe. All right, Jack Fox is going to catch it. He's going to punt it. It's up there. It's out there. What do you expect here? It's it's a bouncer there. Came down. It's like it hit something and came down. Green Bay going to bring it up to about the 45-yard line with 6:22 to go. So, hey, not the best punt from Fox. It's like that ball just died. It was up there, it's out there, and then it just like ricocheted down. Either way, though, Green Bay is 55 yards away from a score with 6.5 minutes to go. So we'll go with that. All right. I'm going to work on this post-game stuff a little bit more, as I promised you guys I would. All right. So I got to get this stuff done here pretty quickly. So apologies, guys. Working on this stuff and want to be done with it as quick as possible so I can get back to just calling the game. All right. Let's see. We pinned the sub-headline 7-1, baby. Lions win again. How about Road Warrior Lions? Win again. Road Warrior Lions win again and take down the pack. Take down the Packer. The pack. NFC North number 1. Exclamation point. Works for me. All right. Let's see. All right. Let me clip this now. And then if you guys want to come over to the post-game show, please feel free to do so. Always love having you guys over there. Probably do like a 8 to 10 minute one, unless something really, really different changes here down the stretch. So, all right. Let's see. I'm typing it in here, typing it in there. Post-game show. Now we got to go over and get it ready. And multitasking as fast as I can for you guys. All right, clipping this, doing that, live stream. Got to create one. Let's see. Lions beat the Packers. Post game show. Detroit now 7-1. Let's see. NFC North first place and NFC number 1 seed. Yeah, that works, and it eats up all the letters. All right, schedule for later. Let's see. Well, I'll wait to schedule it when we get a little closer to the game time. Upload a thumbnail. I got to pick the right thumbnail. I'm picking thumbnails. There we go. All right. Goff, one of his worst outings of the season, 17 out of 21. Yeah, if they could have kept that. All right, back to the game. Shotgun formation for Jordan Love, sending the man in motion. Lions in man-to-man. Kirby Joseph in one of the corner spots. Love under no pressure, no real pressure, dumps it off. And you know what? Nice tackle by Terrion Arnold. Limits him to a 2-yard gain. That's going to eat up a little bit more time off the clock. Keep the Packers going. Jordan Love showing that he can count to 7 as he's lifting 7 fingers up. All right, 2nd and 8, 6 minutes to go. Jordan Love, he's got 2 low, 1 high, plus a tight end up high. Drops back to pass. No pressure. It's a duck throw, but it is a completed throw. And Carlton Davis, for those wanting to know, he is back in the game. Under 6 minutes and counting. All right, Aiden Hutchinson, they were talking about him, talking about something, and I didn't catch it all since I was talking to you guys. All right, shotgun formation. 3rd and 1, they're going to run it for a first down. They lost outside containment, and they're going to take him down. Houston wraps him up. Houston looks tired to me, if you ask me. But they don't ask me again. 5.5 minutes to go. Lions still up 18 with 5 minutes and 17 seconds ticking. 1st and 10 for the Green Bay Packers. We're now at the 20, we'll say 7-yard line. 3 high, 1 low for Jordan Love. Detroit showing man-to-man. Houston out there at the edge along with, I believe it's Nowitzki up top. They're going to send a blitz. They're 7-7. 1-on-1 on the outside, and it's up there. It's out there. It's out of bounds there. Overthrown pass. I'd say a little about 3 yards too high. Aaron Glenn threw the heat at him. Didn't get there. And they're showing a replay. And you know what? Seattle Seahawks just trying to score a touchdown. Throw it in a pick 6 in the end zone. That's going to be about a 102-yard interception return. And Rams take the lead in that game on the pick 6. All right, Jordan Love, he's got 2 high receivers, 2 low, 1's a tight end. Shotgun formation, 2nd and 10. Lions showing man-to-man, zone coverage. And this quick throw underneath, it is completed, and they're taking them down for about a 4, maybe 5-yard gain. Packers trying to, at least the tight end was trying to hurry there. Jordan Love doesn't look like he's interested in hurrying. 3rd and 4. Lions defensive line, they have not been rotating much this second half. They look a little tired if you ask me. Man-to-man across the board. You got 1 single high safety. That's Brandon Joseph. Lions send 5. They got 1-on-1 on the outside, and it is, again, another overthrown pass. Robinson couldn't get beat on that one because it was flat out overthrown. 4 minutes, 26 seconds left. 18-point lead for Green Bay, 24-6. All right. Lions going to stop here. This game's over. I think you can just move on from this game. There's a flag on the play. How about that? What is the flag? All right, what's the flag? Because wasn't holding, wasn't pass interference. At least not on the guy I was watching. How about that? Wow, Robinson. That's if I'm Detroit, man, you can't do. You've got to talk to him like, what are you doing? And remember, early in the game, Jack Campbell had to step in to keep him from doing something like that. And you've got to, man, in a game like this, All right, Detroit is caught out of position here. Jordan Love and the guys allowed Detroit time to come on back and get set up. It is 1st and 10. They can get one more first down at the 1-yard line. No pressure. Spinning. Now Houston, a little bit of pressure. Jordan Love throws it out there, and it's out of bounds there. Robinson, man, I'd be talking to him all the way home if I'm Aaron Glenn or Dan Campbell. He's got to control his emotions. He made some great plays last week by punching out. He's gotten beat on some plays. And yes, he stopped somebody on an overthrow pass 2 passes ago, but you can't do that, man. You can't run your mouth like that. You can't cost your team yards like that. Don't do your teammates dirty. I get you want to talk, but man, do it after the game. Do it, I don't know, on Facebook. Do it somewhere else, man. Man-to-man coverage for Detroit Lions. Green Bay in a shotgun. And they're sending men in motion. Quick throw over the middle. It is caught, but he is wrapped up. It's going to force him to use a little bit more time. Brandon Joseph with the tackle. It is going to set up a 3rd and 1 from about the 1.5-yard line. If Detroit's defense forces another stop here, that would be incredible. Shotgun formation, man-to-man coverage. Lions going with a small lineup up the middle. In fact, some guys stand up. They're going to try to power it up there then, and they are in there. I'm guessing Green Bay is going for 2 here to try to cut it to a 10-point game. And then the ensuing onside kick. Green Bay's used one of their timeouts. There is the 2-minute warning. You better get your hands team ready if you're all set, Lions, because you got to expect the onside kick no matter what. Brandon Joseph got him down, but not until he was in the end zone. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to be fair to the defensive line because most of those guys seem like they've been out there the entire game. It just doesn't seem like they've rotated much at all. And a little bit of pressure there, and it is caught there, unfortunately. So it is now a 10-point game with 3:49 to go. And, me being, a little bit of a coach here, remember when you decided to pass it all those times, you gave up one stoppage of play that took, 40 seconds off, or stopped 40 seconds from coming off the clock. You'd be at 3 minutes and 9 seconds versus 3:49 right now. Is it a big deal? To me, yes, but they don't ask me. All right, Green Bay is denoting they're going to go for the onside kick. Get all the hands people you can out there. Robinson out there explaining himself to somebody. Lions need to finish this game. Green Bay's got 2 timeouts left plus the 2-minute warning. We let them have that one, kind of. They blow this game, I'll lose my stuff. I'll go with that. Ego on Ben to throw the ball. Maybe. Most games between evenly matched opponents come down to just a couple plays. That's my experience. There's no official rule there, but you do everything you can to put a team in a bad situation. You don't help them out, even if it's just 40 seconds. But that's my opinion, and you can have your own. All right, need to recover this, and you're in a pretty good spot here. Come on, baby, just get this ball. And here's the kick. It's up there. It's gone to 10 yards, and it's gone out of bounds. So Lions are going to catch it, plus the penalty on the play. Lions are already in positive territory. That's what I want to say. Now, if I'm the Lions here, I run it 3 straight times. Do the math. Make it hard. Bleed their timeouts. Put them in predictable situations. I mean, that's just me. And, hey, you can throw it, but that's just me. That's what I would do. All right, Doug, Meek displaying attitude, taunting. He did earlier this quarter, too. He did, man, or earlier this game. I don't think it was this quarter, but, yeah, I know what you're talking about that. But maybe he also did it this quarter. I don't know. Maybe you're right. RJ, dumbest onside ever? Wasn't the greatest, was it? All right, so officials are talking to officials. All right, Lions decline the penalty, just taking the ball where it went out of bounds. So, all right, let's get to it. Let's finish this game. Bo, could the new onside kick rule have anything to do with the Lions? Maybe, I don't know. Make sucks, your opinion. And, there was some rumors about the Lions trading for another DB. I just don't see it happening. I think you just try to coach him up at this point. All right, Lions not in positive territory, but it is David Montgomery with some positive territory. A nice run for about 5 yards. What does Green Bay do here? Do they use a timeout? The clock has stopped, so I'm assuming Green Bay did. Second timeout is officially charged to Green Bay. 3 minutes, 42 seconds left. Finish this game, Detroit. Detroit Lions defensive line looking at something happening to their right on the sidelines. Come on, Detroit. Finish the game. Well, I think we all want it. All right. Second down and 4. Here we go. Detroit trying to secure this win with a 10-point lead. And there's the clock ticking. Dave Montgomery up the middle. He's going to power his way. He's going to be about a yard short of the first down. They get this first down. This game is going to be pretty dang near done. Penei Sewell is down on the ground for a minute, but got up stomping. So hopefully he is okay. All right, that clock is ticking. 3:22 and going down. 3rd and 1. Green Bay not electing to use their final remaining timeout. Probably waiting to see what happens here because you still do have, of course, as you guys know, the 2-minute warning. And again, I'm going to point it out just because I like to do these things. If you don't throw the incompletion earlier, you know what? You're already basically at the 2-minute warning. All right. 2 high, 1 low with a tight end at the bottom of your screen. Green Bay, everybody at the box. Lions are going to hand it off. Dave Montgomery's going to cut. He's going to get the first down and a little bit more. He's going to get about a 3-yard gain. That should effectively end this game. Thunder, 100% there. Scott, get 1 or 2 first downs and salt the clock. Game over. I'll go with that. First down, Phil. Yes, indeed. Maddie, yes! Exclamation points. Phil, seems like Sewell had a tough game. He did fall down that one game. You know, who knows, man? Passing yards. Green Bay's got almost 300 yards passing. Detroit's got 123. But you know what? That doesn't tell the whole tale. This clock is you're going to have to run one more play to get to the 2-minute warning. And let's see what Green Bay does after the 2-minute warning. All right, power formation, split, 1 high, 1 low, and they're going to do a pull play to Dave Montgomery, who's going to cut back and get a little bit more. He's going to get another first down, and that will be the 2-minute warning. Oh, maybe not. It says 2:03, so I'm guessing that means Green Bay used their final timeout. And indeed it does. It is now official on the scoreboard. What a run. Yes, indeed. At this point, man, it's first down. You got the 2-minute warning. I mean, I just do victory formation. That's me. You're going to give them back the ball. You know, maybe you give them back the ball with like a minute left. But, yeah, I don't know. I guess you could just run it a few times. But, all right, Lions have won last 2 games here. Have not won 3 straight games since 1986 through 91 at Lambeau Field. How's that possible? If you play there every year, how can it be 86 through 91? That doesn't make any sense to me. Or maybe, oh, wait, yeah, they used to play in a different, Green Bay used to play some of their games in a different location. So I get that. All right, that makes sense then. All right, man in motion is Khalif Raymond. And a play action pass, and they're going to throw it underneath. It's good as a run. Dave Montgomery, he's going to slip. He's going to slip around another guy. He's going to get a first down. He's down. He's going to slide down. He's going to say, that's enough, my man. I got about 15 yards. What did you get? Not much. All right, and now you got the 2-minute warning. 1:54. Nice call by Ben Johnson. It basically a handoff there, or basically a run. Game over. I would concur. So while you guys are doing all this, I'm going to go ahead and set the post-game show. Hopefully you guys all come on over and have a good talk about this big win in Detroit. I'll set it for 7:30, although if we finish up beforehand, obviously we'll go on the air beforehand. So we'll go on once this game is over. Now I got to finish setting up the content. The content is needing to be set up. This is me speeding through the content. I'm going over to it. I got to set it up. I got to finish up the stuff. You're listening to me literally finishing up the stuff. Trying to make this fun for you guys, man. All right, copy and paste and doing a little bit of work here. All right, clicking some more. All right, there we go. Detroit, let's see. Detroit destroys. Let's go with destroys Green Bay. Crying Jordan gets no love from the Lions defense. See what I did there? Jordan gets no love. Yes, that's right. All right. Hopefully you guys enjoy that stuff. All right. So I've set it to go for about 10 minutes from now. I don't think it will need to wait that long, but I'll start the post-game show once this one is over. We're still live though here during the regular game, the live cast of the Green Bay game. Let's see, hey man, how do you lose so many people on defense and still hold your own? Detroit grit. You aren't wrong. That might be the thought of the day. Joe, thank you, Dan, for all you do for us. Hey man, thank you guys for all you do for this, for us. Because you know what? I just enjoy doing this stuff. I have a lot of fun with it. Doug, smart move to run the clock, slide. Yeah, great move there by Montgomery. Bo, any crying left? It's all tears in Green Bay, man. It's all tears. Detroit, Thomas, Detroit, quote, handles Green Bay. Yeah, now that sounds like a headline. So we'll go with that. Pummels. All right. Pummels might not be bad either. Let's go with pummels. Instead of destroys, pummels. All right, there we go. It is now pummeling. We're going to be pummeling them. Everybody, hey, you're helping me write the cut lines here, the headlines here. All right, one of the best editors I ever worked for a newspaper, Felix Rossett. He's been dead for about 10 years now, but he began as a editor, I want to say in the 1930s or 40s, something like that. And he said, man, as long as you can run a cut line and a good cut line that sells, you got a future in this business. You don't, you'll probably be on the sidelines looking for new employment. So he challenged me every day, man, to write a good cut line. All right, Lions in victory formation. I'm guessing they're just going to bleed out the clock here. Man, Green Bay getting a little chippy there. People talking about people's mamas. So, all right, this game is all but over. Officials coming in. People talking. Hey, let's just comment down here. Let's see. Goff pointing at someone. Goff pointing at Watt. Watt saying what? What? Yeah, I mean, you're in victory formation, man. Come on. The game's over. You're seeing people's bruised egos about this one. And you know what? He did it with all these injuries. Without Jameson Williams. Without Aiden Hutchinson. Without, man, Derek Barnes. Without whoever else you want to throw in there. Lions are still rolling. And they're one of the most beat-up teams in the league. And I will be talking about that in the post-game show. And there's the knee. Yes, this time the Green Bay Packers back off a little bit. Probably understanding the officials. And you know what? He did half of this game. Let's see, Goff completed the last 30 pass attempts when targeting Amon-Ra St. Brown. Lions passing. That's got to be like some kind of record, I would think, in the NFL. At any rate, without Brian Branch, you did all this too. So talk about what the Lions D has done. And with guy after guy after guy being down, we are just seconds away from the final kneel down. And then I'll be going right over to the post-game show. Green Bay, 95. Yeah, Brian Branch, there you go. See you on the AM. Come on, Moonscar, man up a little bit. We got to talk about it on the post-game show. And everybody's yelling slap hands of Detroit. All right, I'm going to head on over to the post-game show. Thank you all for joining this live cast. We'll see you in just a minute on the post-game show. There are 23 seconds and nothing can stop the clock, so this game is over. Detroit Lions, third straight win at Lambeau Field, first time since 86 through 91. And Goff and Watt laughing a little bit after the game. Showing some love to Jared Goff. All right, we'll see you on the next Lions Talk Live.